Welcome to another Mad Chats and Recaps with myself and Tasha's back. Hello, Tasha.
Hi, I have my tea. I'm officially back.
Wonderful, wonderful. Excited to see you. Love to see it. Welcome back. This week, this recap, we're going over the campaigns, the campaign sessions from July the 19th through July the 25th of 2001. So this past week. Um, and as usual, we'll start with the Forsaken. Our adventurers opened the box given to them by Aurelius and found several things inside that were simultaneously fascinating, curious, and troubling, including a manifest of active and inactive Torchlight Committee members. While Kazil casts Identify on the magic objects within, Gerbil takes everyone else into a separate room to fill Juniper and Zavar in on what the objects and the information found within mean for the group. He also takes the time to fill the new people in on bits of information regarding the group and their history that they may have been unaware of. As Juniper heads back to the front desk to get more cupcakes, she has an unexpected run-in with their newfound friend, Dredea. After the info dump, Kazil checks in with some newly identified magical items, including a sending stone connected to Aurelius' assistant, Geneva. After divvying up the items amongst themselves, Gerbil attempts to use their newly acquired crystal ball of telepathy to scry on their young and missing drow friend Shanad. And during an unexpected before-bedtime conversation between Dredea and Gerbil in the hallway, Tegan gives Dredea the green cloak of the person that she's been searching for.
What?
The scrying did not go through. Update. But unfortunately, didn't quite get there. I think it was like one off of the role that he needed to get
Oh no,
it done. Yeah, it was tragic.
that's the worst.
Tragic. So we haven't had. Hopefully, Kira's Lament will be back this week. We're crossing our fingers and our toes. But give us an update. So give us an update on what happened the last time that we had Kira's Lament.
What's Cures?
What is it?
I
Is
don't
it even
know.
a show anymore?
I don't even know anymore. So let's see. It looks like our villains were challenged with a crypt full of spirits. Two of their number, Thaxel and Evie, fell under possession as battle began, leaving the others to carefully navigate matters. With quick thinking, Harlan bound the two possessed allies, allowing the team to set to the work of dispatching these spirits. With the relics securely in tow and their allies successfully exorcised, Mavriel used some advanced magic to call everyone to her and to transport them all to the entrance of the sinkhole where the dungeon began. Together from there, they returned to the Omega Tower, where Ava worked the ritual to stave off the collapse of the Omega Curtain. During that time, the party goes about their business. Evie heads to the docks, and before leaving for good, she leaves a handwritten note, some booze as gifts, which I remember Thaxel took most of them and didn't want to share, and a message in the sand. As Ava shares the good news, the ritual was not only successful, but also deshrouded their previous quadrant. The news is bittersweet as the crew finds out about Evie's departure. So, if we come back Tuesday, we have some new people joining.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yes. It's gonna be great.
So new people, a new attitude. The area is deshrouded. I mean, it's a new lease on life for the Cures crew.
We're gonna loot and plunder so much.
I know. Oh my god. So speaking of looting, the Penumbra Assembly, which didn't happen this Wednesday, but from a week before that, the LaCroix boys had breakfast at the Marvelous Egg Inn and Tavern, appalled at the quality of the newly featured scrambled eggs on the continental breakfast cart. After some frustrating exchanges with the hired help, Frankie finds herself back in the kitchen to fix the situation. Eggs successfully scrambled, the group head out in an effort to find the missing boy, Will. They go underground first, encountering narrow alleys moving beneath the city and a pit for dice games. There they meet a friendly man named Zeb, who directs them towards the gambling den and promises to keep a lookout for their lad. At the gambling den, they approach the smarmy owner of the facility, who offers a keen eye and future information if they do something for him topside. Turning the offer down, the group head back to Zeb with an offer he has trouble refusing, before moving towards topside once more to go to the Ebony Forest Cafe, where Will's sweetheart supposedly works. After speaking with her, they head back downstairs and to the sector occupied by the underground circus, where some highly questionable acts are performed nightly, and where the young Will may have ran off to last.
Quick questions. I have two.
Sure.
How do you screw up scrambled eggs? And are these questionable acts the tumbling halflings that the Obsidian Scar crew
No
came across?
tumbling. Well, I mean, there are some tumblers, but they're not tumbling halflings, not that I know of.
Cool.
So yeah, and scrambling eggs, they had never made eggs before, so they don't know. I don't know. You know. So over on Stormfall, Tasha, what happened last Friday?
I'm going to butcher some of these names. Okay, so our heroes, having cleared the undead-infested stairwell, help Fenhold organize and prepare for the next move. Fenhold has sent forces to continuing facing off with the forces at the other stairwells, and has assembled a team of clerics, paladins, and fighters to help act as a convoy for our heroes to get them to Garten and cut the head off the necromantic snake. Choosing to take the rear route, our heroes approach the third floor, but are met with some very dangerous undead forces, not the least of which is an undead beholder. What? As a battle ensues, enemy reinforcements join the fray. With the convoy having broken through the blockade, Fenhold makes a difficult choice to ask our heroes to forge ahead with the convoy, feeling Garten's downfall the highest priority, and choosing to stay behind with this battalion to hold them up from pursuit. Our friends forge ahead, only to find the third floor beyond the blockade to be almost empty, adding more confusion to what is really happening in this assault and where all of Garten's forces have gone. As they push ahead, they find that Garten has been using Onslaught as a diversion to access a portal in Rogers Hold.
Roger's Hold. Sorry.
It is now Rogers Hold. Roger's Hold, his old grounds. After the initial onslaught, he's kept enough forces at each pinch point to keep the remaining forces of Cal Darul busy, while funneling all of the other undead through this portal. The party faces off against Garten, now a master of necromancy. Kaelin attempts to leap through the portal, only to discover Garten's end goal, to overwhelm the forces of the keep with waves and waves of undead, seemingly all to access the incredible power of the mage circle and the three ley lines that intersect at that point. What?
So basically, Caitlin jumped through the portal after she hit Garten a few times. She jumped through the portal, which looked like it was about ready to close. Came out at their keep. He left that part out. So at the keep, he was funneling all of these zombies there because there were three ley lines that intersect, and there's like a lot of magical power there, a lot of power to harness. Funneling them all there to Ythaz, who looked like Kaelin. So then Kaelin used a key to access the doorway. I mean, not my Kaelin. Ythaz used a key to access the doorway. The key looking like the key to the tower. To Ava's tower. So
everything is fine.
Yeah, it's okay. He kind of left that part out, but I just filled you in. So there you go.
Good.
Everything's okay. Everything will be fine. Caitlin's just there with a bunch of undead now. It's okay. It's all right. And he went through the doorway to the portal. Went to the doorway, supposedly into the tower, it would seem. Ythaz did. As Caitlin. It's fine. It's okay.
Cool.
Moving on. Tower of Dreams. Valkyrie reached out to Vash with TOD's help and unwittingly set Vash free from its dagger prison, giving it freedom to use Valkyrie's connection to the tower to access it and attempt a takeover. Our adventurers struggle to, and this is a different tower than what I was just talking about. This is a different campaign for those watching. Our adventurers struggle to find their way to an out-of-place control room, but once they do, they give Todd a hard reset, possibly revealing Todd's deepest secret, a huge beating heart. After Vash is resealed into the dagger, Todd reveals the answer to Valkyrie's question, if Vash had anything to do with her siblings' memory loss. The answer, yes. Not only did the Valkyrie not remember her past before the accident, but was sent back in time, technically making her older than her older sister. The party meet with the Valkyrie and have preliminary talks about a formal partnership, a full joining of forces, which will bring thousands of troops and townsfolk, as well as the Valkyrie herself, into the tower space, making their forces greater and their presence more known than they had ever expected. But not everyone may be on board with the merger. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
Huh.
A lot of stuff happening over in Tower of Dreams.
Obviously.
In extremis, Tasha, give us an update.
All right. My favorite word. Okay. Our adventurers depart the Cloud Giant Island, Glurbaglurk, and choose their next destination, Atmos Isles. Ooh! Zia and Vic choose to perform another memory recall ritual, and Vic begins to teach Zia these ancient ways as well. Zia experiences the day at the tower in Makaw, which she had lost, memories of discovering a large mural and the details within it, as well as a faint experience just as she was leaving the vision. In excitement of the recalled memories, Vic prepares a banquet dinner for Zia to share this information with the rest of the crew. During the meal, information is shared, and Brilith and Liazana are prompted to consider attempting the ritual as well, together. Mm-hmm. The next afternoon, Vic takes them to the captain's quarters and guides the two of them through the preparation process. The two share some intimate moments leading up to the memory recollection portion of the ritual. Brilith recalls a fond memory in great detail of her father teaching her about the cemetery and the importance of those that reside below. Liazana recalls one of the worst memories of her life in reverse time, and even approaches a memory she's blocked out somehow.
Yeah. Nice little...
Interesting.
Just a naked they had to get naked to get a ritual they had to get naked together for. It's fine. It's okay. Moving on to Obsidian Scar.
You know what? You do you, boo.
Before setting sail on their recon mission to the Margata's Trench to collect intel on the giants for Commander Rory and the dragons, the crew decided to take a few modifications to their previously owned and previously notorious ship. Jules gets an interesting offer from Lashana, and both he and Derek send out letters of their own. Ileana thinks ahead and gets the non-water breathing party members some magical hats. As the heroes hit the high seas after determining the best route, they pass by a familiar landmark and under beautiful but ominous skies before landing in a town a few of them have only heard of in passing, Gelona. The party disembarks and finds themselves at the Old Hound, a kitschy little tavern where the drinks and appetizers allow the crew to get maybe a little too loose. A comical evening ensues with broken margarita glasses, lots of milk, and an attempt to prove that cats really do have 9 lives. Ileana escorts home the very intoxicated Derek and Linnick, while Finn and Jules both find locals to keep them company. The next morning, the party set sail, heading to their next stop, San Bartos. But by midday, there were more serious discussions about a workplace injury and possible inappropriate incident that causes the group to create an HR department and call an all-hands-deck meeting the next day.
That's right. HR.
Yep.
That's a thing.
All right. So that is all of the recaps that we have for right now. My gosh. Sorry about that. That's all the recaps that we have for this week. So glad to have Tasha back. As far as announcements go, we have Here's Lament. We're crossing our fingers. Might be back on Tuesday with a couple of new faces. Obsidian Scar we're hoping we'll be back Sunday. Crossing our
Yes.
fingers that nothing else goes awry. Dungeon Chat still on hiatus for right now, so just we'll keep you updated on that. Birthdays. Trisha had a birthday on the 19th, last Monday. So happy birthday to Trisha. And also on July the 29th this week is Little Bean's birthday in the Discord server. It's Lily. So happy birthday to both of you.
Happy birthday!
That's it. So we'll wrap up there. So until next time, we'll catch you later. All right. Bye.
Bye!
There we go.
Hello, and welcome back to Tower of Dreams. Last time on Tower of Dreams, well, yeah. The party unwittingly set Vash free from the dagger, and it attempted to take over the tower. After giving a hard reset to Todd and seeing Todd's deepest secret, Vash was resealed. The party also met with the Valkyrie and had preliminary talks about a formal partnership, a full joining of forces, one that will catapult the party and the tower into territory unknown. And those of you watching can also see Sepin's back with us for an episode. Yay! And Jonathan continues to hurt me by sending messages that let me know that he doesn't really care about the campaign. Thanks, Jonathan. You're the best.
Wow, man,
Wow.
called out.
Wow.
Called him out hard. Poor Jonathan.
Oh, the cactus.
Yeah. So we ended last session with a handshake between the Valkyrie and our Valkyrie as the party was getting ready to leave after these talks with the Valkyrie. And the Valkyrie paused and gazed deep into Valkyrie's eyes and said, without letting go of her forearm, "Have we met before?"
Is that where we're starting?
And go.
Yesterday, earlier, yeah,
No, I've before any of this, before this time.
maybe.
Make a deception check.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Well, that's a a 16.
No, I think I know you.
Valkyrie just kind of looks over to like Vaughn and Nathaniel and Ritz.
Your name's not Navalitesh. Is it?
No, Navalitesh was actually my sibling's name. My name's Valkyrie.
The Valkyrie kind of looks over at the rest of you to kind of like, is she pulling my leg? Is she being serious? Kind of confirmation look, like.
Want to nod.
Ritz is a deer
yes,
caught in a
it's true.
headlight. I think his face is like,
Xavier would not.
yes. Like,
I didn't want it to
I
seem.
remember meeting a Valkyrie.
I didn't want
Well.
it to seem too weird, which is why I used a different name. Sorry.
Sure. No, that's fine. I understand.
Have you ever met a Navalitesh?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm not feeling well. I think I'll retire.
Feel better.
Thanks. And she will wander away.
Shit.
what was everyone else's reaction like as far as like, because her like groupies, not a groupie.
They just look kind of confused, like
Okay.
Are they all out too, or did just Valkyrie, or just the Valkyrie leave?
no, the Wrath and Grace are still there.
Okay, well, she didn't. Valkyrie wouldn't have made that reaction then.
Yeah.
She just kind of like look
The
at
Wrath
the
starts
others,
drawing
like
their sword. No.
Well, thank you. I think we should be going back to the tower and getting everything sorted out, for our future endeavors together. Right? Right, everybody?
Yeah,
Right.
let's.
No, that's
Mhm.
All right.
that's right.
Okay. Thank you. Thank
It
you.
was good
Please.
to meet you both.
We'll be in contact.
Yes. Yes.
Yep. Are we still on? Like that was. It's tomorrow that we're
That was
actually meeting with her, right?
In the morning. Yeah.
Okay, because she just dropped by, right? Like this time, she just dropped by,
No,
right?
no.
No,
we
this
were
was
meeting
our
in our
meeting.
office.
This was the
the
meeting?
morning.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys
This
were
was
like
the
in the
meeting,
office.
yes.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she came earlier to the tower.
Okay. So we're leaving now. Are we leaving?
Yes.
Yes.
We are leaving.
Yes, we are leaving. Heading back to
Wait.
the tower, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Yes.
As soon as we get like outside the building and away from everyone, just Valkyrie looks completely like. Should I? What? How? I don't know what to do. I don't know.
I fear it might be a very slow process. It might come back to her in pieces. It was good, I guess, that you were forthcoming with her. I don't think she's the kind of person that would take deception very lightly,
Yeah.
and she took it, pretty well. So just be ready for maybe more revelations. I don't know.
It's not like we won't have plenty of opportunities now that we're all in the same tower. We should go sort that out with Todd.
True.
Valkyrie, go ahead and make a D100 roll.
Oh gosh.
Yep. Okay. Alright. I can definitely do that. That's fine.
What does the town look like? Or like people already started packing? Or are people still doing their normal stuff? Or
They haven't had their town meeting yet.
That's
So
Okay.
people are doing normal things.
It's a 13.
okay.
Out of 100.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you were a cleric
Right.
talking to God.
Yeah, asking for divine intervention, you'd be all right.
Okay.
You'd be set.
But that is not the case. So
Nope. Exact opposite.
anyway,
Yeah, Valkyrie's
We're-
just following them to the tower.
Okay. So you guys are just heading to the tower?
yeah, seeing
Fritz's.
Anyway.
Yeah.
As soon as you cross the threshold into the audience chamber, the foyer area, Lenny, the postman, will run at you. Haven't seen him out of his room often. He's running across the foyer to you, with waving a piece of paper. Excuse me, huge Dominators, sirs, ma'am.
Hi, Lenny.
Lenny?
special delivery.
Hi, how you doing there? I here intercepted this letter from breaching the tower, and it is not official mail, but I think it's for you.
Reach
All of us, or just one of us, or
That's to the Dominators.
Valkyrie will take it.
It's a letter from Sethin asking you to open a portal into the foyer of the Academy Tower so she can come to the tower.
Oh, Valkyrie's just going to like grab Vaughn's like hand and just like start like just look at everyone. Come on, let's go to the portal room. We're going to the portal room. Come on,
What's going on?
just come on,
All right.
just follow
And
me.
he's sort of like being drugged up.
Following behind.
consider her just emotional freak out. Fritz is very skeptical, but he'll follow.
Yeah, it says to
Fritz,
open it at
come on.
about 10 a.m. That she'll be waiting every day at 10 a.m. in the foyer.
What
and
time
it
is it?
Currently 10:03-ish.
All right.
Oh, Valkyrie's still going to go and try.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't think Sethin's the kind of person to be like, Well, it's exactly 10. It
10:01,
didn't
gotta
open. I
go.
guess
It's
I'll go
not
somewhere
here.
else.
Guess I gotta leave for a day.
Yeah. Valkyrie's like booking it.
Right.
Just dragging Vaughn behind her.
Yep.
All right. Ritz, Nathaniel, are you going
Yeah.
to?
Yep. Rushing behind.
Follow the fire wherever
great.
it leads.
Trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
Since it's just like, oh, quick, come on.
You
Follow-
Valkyrie leads you into the control room, into the portal room. As soon as you cross the threshold into the portal room, Todd says, "Where would you like me to open a portal?"
To the the academy, the whatever was in the letter.
Academy Tower Foyer.
Yes, Academy
Which
Tower Foyer.
Which academy?
Todd.
What? Wait.
What academy?
The Academy Tower
Uh,
near
Inkwell
Silverstruck.
Peak.
Silverstruck.
Open
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
couldn't think of it.
Inkwell Peak.
Okay.
Open it,
Can we
Todd.
see
The
the
mage- the
letter?
mage-
Oh, we
tower.
can't.
Can we
We
see
can't. No, we
Makes
don't have
sense.
time
Can
for
we see
this.
the letter?
Just open the portal to
Okay.
the Academy Tower,
Okay,
Todd.
that's fine. But can I see
Portal
the letter?
opens, and on the other side of the portal,
like holding it
almost
up away from
exactly
you.
facing you, is Seth.
Oh,
Valkyrie's just gonna like pull her in and give her a hug.
Oh, hello! You got my letter. Yay.
You couldn't have just told us, Valkyrie?
Surprise! See how exciting
Oh.
it is? It's a
Surprise?
surprise. They didn't know. We just got the letter,
Oh gosh.
and so I just
okay.
brought them here. And surprise, y'all! It's
I can just
seven.
picture the letter crumpled up in her excited
Oh yeah,
hand.
yeah, absolutely.
It's
Like it's already on the floor. She stepped on it a couple of times. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Seth goes around, gives everybody hugs. If you're okay.
Ritz will
Ritz.
accept and give back the hug.
Yay!
thought it'd be like not so hard. The stitches haven't healed. yet.
Oh my goodness.
Wait,
What happened?
A lot.
Oh, yeah, he got stabbed.
I
Oh my
missed.
God. Valkyrie
Never
stabbed
mind. Never mind.
Nathaniel
Got shake-
laughing. in
what's
the corner.
new with you?
Hey, actually, Nathaniel would be laughing.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Good to see you well.
Thank you. Good to be back. Then I'm assuming everyone else is with me. Prudence and my talking head are with me as well. Arenthar. Thank you.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, Arenthar
Uh,
is self-levitating now.
Wonderful. Full of blood.
Valkyrie will give like a little like half bow to Arenthar. And then probably give Prudence a hug too.
And then is anybody? I'm assuming that Zeppel is staying in the academy to study still.
No, Zeppel comes through with you.
You all remember Zeppel, right?
Zeppel!
Zeppel!
Hey!
Simple.
Hi.
It's so good to see you
Good day.
again.
You too.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if you remember, but Zeppel's actually from the tower originally before we ever made it here. She agreed to come back and see how stuff has gone and say hi to the fam and all that.
Zeppel's very like
Yeah, a lot has changed.
timidly looking around.
Zeppel, if you have any questions about changes, you can definitely ask me.
Or any of your family, because they're working
Right!
almost
Or
every
any of your
place
family.
in-
Yeah.
in the tower as well.
Oh, I don't know how happy they'll be to see me, but
Well, if they're not, you
I-
can definitely stay with
We'll
any of
beat them
us.
up.
No, we
What?
won't beat them
No,
up.
what?
Oh, okay.
You're gonna beat up the other kobolds?
I mean, if they're picking on Zeppel, yes. I'm so happy.
Hey,
I'm just so happy right now, okay?
Okay. Anyway, speaking of family, I'm so excited to see you all. If it's all right, I'm gonna go set my stuff down and then talk to the commander really fast.
Yeah.
And then I am starving. So
Oh,
Sure.
of
I mean,
course, I will
Ritz,
cook you
fix
your favorite
something.
dish. Just
Ritz, get some
staggers.
food.
Valkyrie. I will get right on it.
oh,
Of
no,
course,
you
yes,
don't
I
have,
will.
whatever.
No, it's my. It is my pleasure, and I'm sorry. What was it? Is it Zeppel?
Oh, you haven't
I-
met Zeppel, yeah.
I-
Zeppel, this is Ritz. Ritz is a harvest-born cactusling.
Zeppel's a
Yes.
kobold that
Yeah.
is decked the heck out with gizmos and gadgets.
Oh. Oh well, it is a pleasure to meet you, Zeppo. Uh,
She's actually wearing like some of those jeweler spectacles, like as actual spectacles, so her eyes look really big.
uh that's
Love it.
I am sure your family would be happy to see you. What is your favorite dish? I will make you something.
Oh, uh, uh, Master Master Alonso actually told me about something named sushi. Do you know how to do that?
Yes, yes. There wasn't a lot of fish, but there was fish in the oasis. So yes, I can make you sushi. Um, all
Oh,
right.
thank you.
Great. Um, well, okay. I'll.
Just head to the tavern.
Would. Okay. All
All
right.
right. Um, and as Seth heads off to her room to drop off her stuff, she says, "Hello, Tide. I'm back."
Welcome back, Sethin. It's so
Thank
good to
you.
have you. I
It's
kept
good
your
to.
room just as it was.
Oh, thank you. I wasn't worried. Should I have been? Anyway, thank you.
Is there
Go
anything I
Um,
can
drop off her stuff.
get for you? Is that what friends ask when they see each other after a long time?
Um, I guess more we ask, how have you been? Has anything exciting or devastating happened
Mhm.
since we saw each other?
Oh, a lot's happened.
Yeah,
Are you well?
I I think so. I didn't find
Wait,
out what
are we friends?
I I'm gonna say this, and if I was talking to a person instead of you, Todd, then it would sound strange. But I think we're more than friends, Todd.
Oh, what
And
are
that
we?
I I think we're family.
Hmm.
We care about each other and we take care of each other and we want the best for each other.
Family. I
In
like that.
in my opinion, anyway. Um, but as you said, a lot has happened. Did you get more fragments? I'm assuming.
No,
Uh,
I almost died.
Todd, did someone
Whoops.
attack? What happened?
Whoops.
Um, I may have attempted something not recommendable.
What did?
Anyway, we may have accidentally allowed Vash to infiltrate me, but it's all under control now. We had to do a hard reset of my heart, but
You let them in your insides?
I had to. Otherwise, I would be Vash.
Well, I'm really glad you're not Vash. But inside Seth is like, damn it, I wasn't here for that. um,
did that happen? Like, was that like a private thing between them two? Like
I'm
Yeah,
we
assuming
weren't
it
there.
was like,
Okay.
yeah, as I was headed back to my room to drop this stuff.
You'll hear a knock on your door shortly after you get in there.
Okay, open the door.
Excuse me, it's Prime.
Prime! Can I give you a hug?
Of course, we
Okay,
are family.
we are family. How are you? Are you okay? You didn't get, or did you get rebooted in the reboot? I'm
Yes,
not sure how that works.
I am Todd, and
Right, right, but
I'm
hi.
just glad that uh, Vash didn't get into any of our brothers and sisters.
As in your secondary, your the other golems, or like as in our the rest of the dominators.
Oh, I'm making other versions of this body.
Okay. Like as a companion to Bumblebee's golems, or like a whole separate.
Oh,
Sure.
Bumblebee's golems have been thoroughly destroyed.
Okay.
As has Bumblebee.
What?
I will let the rest of folks tell you about that one.
Oh boy, I said this only been gone like
You
a
can
week,
come by
right?
the
It's not been
5
that
days.
long.
yeah, it's been 5 days. There's a lot that's happened. Oh, I'm sorry. You'll have to excuse me. Stop by what was formerly known as Bumblebee's Artificing.
Okay. What is it called now? Just
Tower Artificing.
Okay. Yeah.
The kobolds are doing an excellent job running it.
Oh, I bet they are. Okay. Cool. I'll come by and see. Good to see you, Prim.
Likewise. Primal trot off.
Okay. And Seth will head down to the barracks to see if the commander's there.
Yep.
Okay. Kind of like.
Well, that's Todd giving you an
damn
encouraging
it.
well.
Oh, she knocked on the door.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I have correspondent may not have picked it up. I knocked on the door.
Come in.
Commander.
Sethin. She'll stand up and walk very briskly towards you and catch you up in a very big hug. It's so good to see you. I know it's only been a few days, but well, I didn't know how long it would be.
I'm sorry, did I upset you leaving again?
No, I understand. You're working to protect those you love in your own way.
Thank you. How have you been? How is the tower going?
It's going all right. I'm waiting for word from the other dominators. There's well, last I heard, they were off to speak with the Valkyrie about some sort of proposal.
Oh, the V Valkyrie. I have heard of her. Okay. Interesting.
Apparently seeking to form some kind of alliance. Oh, you didn't hear it from me. But that shady Reardon character?
Yes.
He's dead. So you might want to check with Valkyrie on that one.
Thank you. Thank you for telling me. Oh my gosh, so much has happened. Okay. I was just gonna ask how the training with the lizard folk had gone so far. If you feel like
it's going very, very well.
Good. So how many they're not tridents, but how many swords, I guess, do we
spears? I think they prefer spears.
Okay, spears.
Which is good. for
Yes.
me. Well, we actually have increased their initial numbers of 500 to 600. So we have
Wonderful.
3 full companies.
Okay, a
and these are
sizable,
folk warriors.
uh, more than a modest garrison. That's wonderful.
Indeed.
Um,
We should be um, we should be up to a full battalion with just, I mean, we're halfway there.
Wonderful. So we just need to defeat another chieftain in single combat, and then we'll be set.
Well, I'm hoping word from the Valkyrie might involve something around this nature, but I haven't been told any details.
Oh.
Not
Okay.
yet.
Wonderful.
Honestly,
Well,
with
I'll-
you gone, communication has really fallen through the cracks.
I'll have a word. I'm sorry that's happened.
Oh no, things are literally fine without them. Sometimes you and your friends can cause more excitement than is needed. But it's nice to
Why
hear
would
from
you
people
say
every
that?
now. It's good to hear from folks every now and again.
Particularly when they're making decisions that involve you and your job with the tower. Yes.
Certainly.
On that note, any thoughts or progress on a spy network?
Yes. I've been able to recruit a handful of the lizard folk
Wonderful.
and several of those that came over from Dark Reach. And we've been working on some special training on the side. And we're actually in a very good location to release them to their various assignments.
Wonderful. Do you have a spy master contact person, or still in the works?
Still in the works. Right now, they report directly to me.
Wonderful. Well, it's been less than a week. I'm pleased to hear how much you've accomplished in
Well,
just that time.
The ones that I've found already had the skill set.
The inclination. Yes.
Indeed.
Wonderful. Other than maybe asking for improved communication, is there anything else that the Dominators can do for you right now? I'm about to go back and meet with everyone again.
No, I don't believe there's much else.
Okay. You can always send word. Also, if you haven't heard something that you were expecting to. Lenny's
do
postal
tell
service is quite good.
Nathaniel to visit me at his convenience.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Commander.
Thank you.
Thank you. Please give my love to Dennis and Adren, and hopefully I will get a chance to see them again before I'm off. And I will. I apologize, time is short, but I will submit a written report of my reconnaissance.
Excellent.
And she'll head back out to. I'm assuming the tavern was where we were going to meet back up. We didn't actually say.
Yep.
Imagine.
Yeah. Okay.
What's everyone else doing? I mean, Ritz is cooking.
Well, I was just gonna say, as we were leaving, Ritz would have went into hotel tour mode with. Is it
Zeppel.
Zeppel.
Zeppel?
Mhm.
How do you spell that?
Zeple.
That's simple. I could have guessed that. Okay.
Not everyone has
would-
NPC names like staff. Come on.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. So, but yeah, he would have done like a tour guide thing up till the tavern And then he would have went in and started making all sorts of sushi, fish-based
Mm-hmm.
trays. Apologizing to Michonne for commandeering her kitchen in the middle of her workday.
What are you saying, honey? This is your kitchen. I'm the guest.
Oh, don't. This is as much your kitchen as it is mine. You're in here much more than I am.
Fine. Our kitchen.
All right, all right. Pass me that tuna. I don't eat sushi, so I'm assuming there's tuna somewhere
Yeah,
involved.
sure. Yep. So you're
This is a
making
fantasy
sushi.
world.
Go ahead.
You can put
and
whatever you want in.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll a.
Fried Cthulhu.
I don't know. What do you want this to be? Do you want this to be dexterity? Or do you want this to be intelligence?
Not intelligence, no.
All right, let's do dexterity then. Make just a straight dexterity check.
Okay. Ooh. What's my inspiration die?
It's a D8.
8? Yeah.
I'm a bard now. Can I get myself inspiration?
Nope. If only.
My inspiration die is 4, right? Because I'm only level 2.
Right.
I'll just use the big one. Yeah. 17.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're able to whip up some pretty good sushi. Well done.
Yes.
All right, that's what Ritz is doing. What's Nathaniel Von Valkyrie doing?
Valkyrie is going to be making some stuff as well. She's going to make a blueberry cake and then also make some hot chocolate bombs.
In the same kitchen Ritz is in?
No, Valkyrie has her
Okay.
own kitchen in her room.
Just wanted to make sure because that
Right.
would have affected my role for sure.
No. She might come in there to like grab some stuff, and if she does, Ritz, she would like kind of like come up to where you're cooking and like, huh, nice. And go and grab what she needs. Just grabbing a few things, don't mind me.
Yep. All right, go ahead and make 2 crafting rolls.
Okay. It was like, I think it'd be like
That'll
what,
be
like
with
3
3d6.
D6s? Yeah.
Yep. 2 for base plus 1 d6 because you're making them for other people.
I will do the blueberry cake first.
Okay.
Oh.
This is good. This
So
is good.
we got a
All
5.
ones.
We got a 5. 1 5.
Okay.
And 2 1s.
Okay. Which was this for? The
It's
cake
the
or
blueberry cake. The blueberry cake. Yeah,
Okay, so the blueberry cake comes out horrible.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
weren't blueberries.
Like you cannot serve it to people.
Yeah, we're just gonna just trash that and just try for the hot chocolate bombs then. Oh, a 6 and 2 5s.
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
you knock those out
Right.
of the park.
Great. So that's what
And
happens
it,
when Valkyrie tries to bake instead of like make like confectionery.
Sure. Yeah, so this is I mean, these are 1, super, super good, and 2, have the added minor benefit of staying fresh
Nice. Okay.
forever.
Perfect. So yeah. She'll make a few of those. She'll make like since there's 6 of us, maybe like a dozen.
Okay.
Great. And that'll take up a couple of hours. So
Okay. Nathaniel and Vaughn.
He'd be hanging out. Vaughn would just be going his jets at the tavern, just waiting.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Nathaniel will do the same.
I will remind you that Leverett's dead body is still
oh yeah.
unquestioned in the crypt.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, it's okay if your characters have forgotten that. I just wanted to bring that up in case they hadn't.
I mean, we were just down there.
Well,
Yeah.
nah, I mean, Vaughn got stabbed. It's kind of
Things happened.
we
We
forgot.
just formed an alliance
Things
for the
happen.
military.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot. Yeah. So yeah,
Seth's
we
back.
forgot.
So you guys are just
Nathaniel,
chilling in the
Nathaniel, or
tavern.
is Nathaniel
Yeah.
Xavier?
I was gonna say,
Nathaniel is Xavier.
Valkyrie doesn't have a dog in this fight. She doesn't care about that thing, about that guy, whatever it is.
Oh my gosh.
Leverett, you don't care?
Yeah. No.
Cool. You guys all recongregate at the. I guess, Madeline, they're giving you another like. I don't think what you've done so far would have taken you 2 hours. Do you?
Probably not.
Is there something else you want to do?
She will go to the spa and see if Katrin is on shift and say hi and maybe go soak for a little bit.
Katrin is not there anymore. But you see a lovely half elf who greets you very professionally at the door.
Didn't you say we had
Hello,
a centaur?
welcome to the spa. I'm Maddie.
Didn't you say we had a centaur that worked at the spa now too? Did I dream that?
Yes,
It may have been Madeline's dream.
Jack the centaur masseuse.
Jack-
When did we get a centaur
Jack the
masseuse?
Centaur
We've
masseuse.
had
was a long time
centaur
ago.
Guys,
masseuse.
it's been a while.
I know. I need to rewrite it down. Jack the Centaur masseuse.
Where did he come
That
from?
was from Darkreach. I mean, come
Yep.
on.
Oh,
I know.
I wasn't
You got-
here for when you,
You got
hired
Jack
all those people.
and Vala.
That's okay.
Dark Reach. Hi, Maddie.
right.
I'm Seth. I don't know if we've met before.
Oh, I don't think we've met officially, but I am a big fan.
Oh gosh. Why?
Oh, all of you Dominators are like idols.
As long as no one's put me on a giant pillow yet, then we're okay.
No statues yet. That's
Okay.
just
Just-
just fun.
Just okay. Then we're good. I'd like to do a soak. If there's a spot available, I know I'm a walk-in. Sorry.
Oh, anything for you. Would you like that to be a saltwater soak?
Please.
And a human spa attendant will come up and take Madam Sethin back to the saltwater soak, please. And they nod, and just for you to follow and
Thank you.
get you all set up.
And she'll probably just soak in the hot water for a while and if Siri wants to play with, I don't know if there's bubbles or whatever, let her swim around.
Okay. Sound good?
Yep.
You're just gonna soak, no massage.
Enjoy some alone time and think about everything that I have learned in the last 10 minutes and how that's gonna go. And then, head back to the tavern.
Okay. The front tavern is very crowded right now. So I would recommend you all utilize the VIP lounge.
Oh, yeah.
VIP lounge it is.
Alrighty. Juan will pick up his whatever he's having, and drink, and head back to the VIP lounge.
Who else in this tavern, Andrew?
It's a large. I mean, it's just a big mill of
Okay.
people.
All right.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Okay. No, she doesn't see anything. I don't think. It's only a 9.
Yeah, nothing especially catches
Okay.
your eye.
Okay. And she'll
With
follow.
the exception of the sore thumb whose name is Ergiod, who's just picking up a drink from the bar.
Hey, grabbing a drink?
Oh, yeah. Hi, Valkyrie. How are you?
I'm good. How has business been? Good? I mean, it's been like, what, a
yeah.
day?
Yeah. 2.
Oh.
It's been going well. We've put together a quote for army supply.
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
Valkyrie.
Right.
Yeah. Did you
I mean,
meet her?
technically, Nathaniel's the one that asked me to put the quote
Oh,
together.
okay.
but
Did you meet the Valkyrie?
I did.
Okay.
She's fine.
All right. Well, enjoy your drink and your work.
Thanks. See you at our next lesson.
Yeah. Yep. She's just gonna back out and just kind of turn around as she, gets a few feet away and just kind of hurry on to the VIP room.
Yeah. So you all congregate in there. Janie comes around the counter and gives you a very big hug when she sees you, Sethan.
Hello, Janie. How have you? Has has your life been okay for the last 5 days? It seems like there have been so many new things happen.
So many new things. I think they're a little lost without you.
Well, excuse you.
Just my
Was it that
impression. No, I mean it's not too bad. I mean we're making record profits.
bad? Good.
Oh, I do feel compelled to remind you that while you're here, you might want to take a withdrawal from the treasury and pay off your school debt.
Oh, do we have enough that I can pay it off completely?
Yes, we have more than enough. We have 2,050 platinum beyond enough.
Excellent, thank you. If you do you need to write me a slip, or how do we?
No. Would you do you want to handle that yourself, or do you want me just to handle it for you?
Would you mind?
I wouldn't.
Okay, well, go ahead and tip yourself a platinum and then handle it for me.
Okay.
Thank you. I would definitely be lost without you, Janie.
She gives you a little peck on the cheek as she walks away.
Thanks. I'm glad I decided to vote yes to let you stick around.
I'm sorry, what?
Fritz walks in with a ton of plates of sushi blocking his eyes.
Oh, yeah!
Jenny, I can't. I'm lost without you. I can't see. Where am I going?
Oh my.
Which way? Left or right?
Ritz, do you need help? Here, let me.
No. Oh, and I'll set all the dishes out.
Ritz, it looks so good. You did such a good
Oh
job.
my gosh.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then he looks at it really. Oh. You gonna eat some, Valkyrie?
Well, I mean,
For me, would you at least try one?
sure. Yeah, will do.
Thank you.
She'll just kind of like put random things on her plate and look at it for a bit.
Might I suggest this one and to point to like the spiciest thing.
Oh,
Okay.
Ritz,
Sure.
make a perception check.
This one.
Let's see if I regret using an inspiration die
That
for sushi.
one.
Guess what? That's a 7. No, wait. I think I can add stuff to it. +3.
Oh, 10.
So 10.
Zeppel is gone. You don't know where Zeppel is. Somewhere in the excitement of getting everything ready, you lost Zeppel.
Where's our new kobold friend? Zipper?
I'm sure they're around.
She's
Okay,
probably seeing everything that there is to see in the tower. It's very different than I know you weren't here when we got here originally, Ritz, but it's very different than it was then. So, or maybe she's
special sushi. He'll hold up a plate where he made like special kobold-sized sushi, like just slightly smaller.
we'll save it for her. We'll save it for her. And if we can't find her, there's
We could
at
ask
least,
Todd.
like 13 other kobolds
Yeah.
around that we could feed it to. So
You do hear a voice from right next to your head. Ritz, do you have any blood? You turn and there's just a glowy-eyed skull right next to you.
Oh, hey, hello. I forget. Did Ritz beat this thing?
Armbar.
Briefly, very briefly.
I don't.
Would the kitchens
Maybe, like, does
maybe
it
have
have
some?
to be? Does
Do
it
you-
have to be fresh blood?
Do you need some of my blood?
Like,
Can I drain all of it?
No,
No,
I
Arndar,
don't
you can't.
No, I mean I
Let me
can
go-
use some.
Ha, 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 ha.
It's a joke.
Oh.
Hi. I
great.
I love this. I love it.
I'll go ask in the kitchens.
Yes.
And it'll.
If not, we
Totally.
have someone in the basement. So just
Or
kind
give her a
of
look like,
smile at Sethan.
oh, you just put.
I'll quickly kind of like follow the skull. What was the skull's name?
Arndar.
Aranthar.
Sorry.
Arinthar.
Aranthar.
Thar. That's how I'm writing it. Welcome to Arinthars. Okay. He's gonna quickly kind of like follow and get a little ahead of him. It just ahead. Sorry.
Yeah.
And just quickly be like,
Wow.
Michonne, this lovely friend here is looking for blood.
Do you
Don't freak
have
out.
blood?
All right. Okay. Thanks, Michonne. Bye.
And Michonne, without even looking up, just goes, cattle draining in the other room. Thanks.
Wow.
Right. I'll come back. Yeah, that was much simpler than. We should probably give Michonne a raise. Just saying.
I'm all for that. It seems like that there have been some personnel changes in the tower.
There's
I
been a-
heard
lot of
that Bumblebee is not
Oh yeah,
dead.
Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Bumblebee's dead.
Bumblebee kind of went a little
Is anybody
off
else
the rails.
in the VIP
No.
lounge except for us
Well,
and JD?
wait, are we in the VIP lounge or are we in the conference room in the back?
Let's take it to the.
I thought we were
conference
at the bar.
Let's bring it all
The
back
VIP
to
lounge.
the conference room. In the
Let's
Can we
back.
take it-
just book the VIP lounge for a private event and not
Yeah.
have to go into a conference room?
I think we could do that.
Can we just like pull the velvet rope
Yeah.
across and say closed for private party?
You're the dominators. We could do whatever we want.
Let's do that. but I'm much more comfortable out here.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, shoo everyone else out.
Um,
Well, here's
It
what
was
happened.
new. Nobody was here.
Yeah.
Turns
There's a
out
lot of things
Bumblebee had his own plans, and they were involved with the others. The Mad Hatter,
Belram,
Balram,
Wotan,
Yeah.
and
Bearden.
he was making his own army of golems. And
did we recover the army or deal with that?
They've all been destroyed.
yeah,
Okay.
he pulled all their control rods, so they were just on a killing spree, for lack of a better word. So that had to be dealt with.
I mean, we didn't know any of that until after he went crazy and went.
He assaulted Prime to start with. So
Oh, he assaulted
gosh.
Prime, made us
He tried
question
to-
why Prime decided to make a automaton like Bumblebee and
What?
put it in his place.
There,
Jeannie, can I get something with some proof in it, please?
I'm right up.
Thank you. Okay.
right.
So Bumblebee hit Prime. Prime made a fake Bumblebee. Did
Yep.
Bumblebee not have a problem with there being a fake Bumblebee?
Well, no, Bumblebee
Well,
was kicked out of the tower without our knowing at
Yes.
first,
in which, but
which made a
apologize.
conflict
Yeah.
of a lot of things.
I had a talk with Prime about defending himself,
Okay.
when it's okay and when it's not okay, and I thought he was assaulted by Bumblebee, who was, as you know, belligerent on his good days, and when he attacked Prime, Prime dispatched him to the Oasis, and
Oh, so this is when. Okay.
this was right after you left.
yes,
Okay.
But from Bumblebee's own declaration, he didn't just hit Prime. He actively
was
tried to kill
going
Prime.
to take off.
That was
Prime's head.
Bumblebee's own admission.
And then Prime was going to take over the Dominator spots. I went back for Bumblebee thinking,
Prime. Can you back
not
up?
knowing.
Prime was gonna take over the Dominator spots.
No, Bumblebee
No.
was.
Oh, okay, that makes
He
more
would-
sense.
yeah,
I went.
So then Bumblebee gets kicked out. Bumblebee is mad and makes an army.
Secretly.
Bumblebee had a secret army in his room. He already had golems
Oh, okay. So
set up that I didn't
Bumblebee
know about.
is working with our litany
Was
of
working.
I'm okay. Yes, Bumblebee was working with our litany of enemies. Making secret army. Decides to attack Prime. Prime
ejects.
Ejects
okay.
him.
Todd ejects Bumblebee, then makes fake Bumblebee to cover it up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's concerning because Bumblebee Prime felt like he was justified in the moment, but then clearly knew something was wrong because he tried to cover it up.
Yes.
Yes. We had a small
we've
talk
had,
about
we've
that,
had
yeah.
talks. He is much better. He is learning. I am
Okay.
I
Moral compass.
I
off
trust
abundance?
I trust Todd,
I do too.
which I think last time we had our familiar play date, Ritz did not really trust Todd, so
Yeah. No.
so we've talked with Todd, and he's grown, he's learned. You know, we are
Todd said that he almost died.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Was-
something that happened later. Yeah.
Vash.
that happened. That was just
Yesterday.
was that last yesterday?
Yeah.
This
Yes.
morning? Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
What have you all been doing? It's been 5 days.
Um, to be
Talking to the
fair,
Valkyrie, killing
to be
Yeah,
Bumblebee.
we haven't even to
um,
that part. I really want to hear about that.
and to be fair with me, not that it's a, I mean, not that I'm making excuses, but I now have like 50 brothers and sisters in the tower.
Oh,
They started
oh,
growing
the
like
yeah.
crazy in the Arboretum, and now I have more family than I know what to do with.
How exciting!
But we have a lot
Congratulations,
of
Ritz.
fruits and vegetables now in the kitchen.
Yeah,
So
non not non-sentient, just normal produce, right?
Yeah, no, they are able to
Okay,
grow the
okay.
regular kind.
I mean,
I mean, I can
you
make cactuses, but that's not very useful.
you can eat cactuses. Madeline
I,
knows this. Seth probably doesn't know that.
uh,
Yes.
cactus juice. It's the quenchiest. Uh,
so
so
after finding that Bumblebee was working with Belram and the others, that's when
Mhm.
we decided to come here to seek an audience with the Valkyrie.
Okay.
And
So are you? Is it another like with the Dust Scale clan? How you challenge her to single combat, and then we're gonna get all her people?
No, I would not challenge her to single combat ever. Um,
Okay.
yeah.
so, short story, when we arrived, Reardon was already in audience with her, trying to parlay with her for an alliance. And she flat out refused him, and we walked
Killed him.
on her killing him quite easily, might I add.
She'll look over at where's Valkyrie sitting in relation to Seth?
Probably beside you, I would say.
Okay. So then she'll just kind of put her hand on Valkyrie's knee and are you okay?
Um, sure. Yeah, um, you
Chris will
know,
stand behind Valkyrie and shake his head.
everything's fine.
It was quite an experience, to
Okay.
say the least. Um, and after several revelations, then the talks with the Valkyrie have progressed from
An alliance to
a
a
partnership.
joint partnership. A joining of forces instead.
With the main goal, the elimination of Belram and Allard.
Allard.
Okay. So what does that like are they gonna move in or what does that mean?
Yes, the entire town of Needston and her army will be moving into the tower. Assuming Todd is, we need to go have a talk with Todd and get the
25,000
magical
people.
items. Mm.
So
Yeah.
how many spears then?
3,000.
3,000? 5,000?
Are they all gonna
3,000.
be
An
under
army
the
of
commander?
three. Well, that's to be negotiated, yes.
It's
Are you gonna let the
If-
commander negotiate that?
I would hope so. I would hope. See,
can't
here's
negotiate, but
a
The
side
commander
story.
would really like to have, words
That,
from you
I'm sure. Yeah,
ever before you make decisions that involve her.
certainly.
Just out of politeness,
Yeah. Well,
Here's
the
go ahead.
Valkyrie lost their law, and with the joint
Is this like a position?
out, it's a position.
Okay.
With that position vacated, they were hoping to have someone replace that position, and the commander would be a good person to replace said position, but also be in charge of the goings on of the tower itself, to be that mediator between us and her,
Good.
the Valkyrie.
We have
Have to bring that up to the commander still.
she did say she'd like to talk with you sometime, so
Yeah, I figured I was going to go see her sometime today.
Thorn will
Okay.
speak up. I have a concern about that, and um,
Eat your spicy tuna.
I just put a little piece in her mouth.
Oh, spicy.
She does feel.
Wasabi.
um, the position of the law under the Valkyrie. It seems like that position has a fealty to the Valkyrie. It is the Valkyrie's main lawgiver, bringer, or justice, and swears a fealty to the Valkyrie.
Yeah, even if the commander would be okay with that, I would not be okay with
Making
that.
an oath, which I don't know what the oath entails.
I would prefer that the Valkyrie fills that position within her ranks, and the commander and Valkyrie's the law work together on equal
We could
terms.
we could still fill the law with someone from the tower, but
If that's something
not
that can be
someone
done,
involved with our guard.
that's a possibility as well. I just don't feel. I'm not to put any disparaging remarks about the commander, not in the least, but
Oh, I know.
yeah, I would prefer to have her quote on our side, if you know what I'm suggesting.
Uh, I'm not above embedding someone in a camp we don't trust completely.
Betting?
Embedding.
Not
Oh,
reaches
Not
over.
better.
I
Right.
don't
Not
go
the
in
same
for
thing.
that kind of activity.
It's
oh, okay, okay, all right. I knew
Although-
it. I knew that.
If you're a spy,
Yeah.
you
Valkyrie
do the work that is required.
Unfocuses again.
Yeah,
Betting?
Valkyrie
Oh.
leans back.
Valkyrie not
Um,
paying attention. Valkyrie paying attention. Valkyrie unpaying attention.
Uh,
It's okay, to be fair, we haven't had a chance to discuss what the Valkyrie proposed really a whole lot, but the entire town of Needston just
Be coming into the tower.
coming in.
Are they going to incorporate in? Or are they going to have their own separate town, but just like walk through our front door to get there?
I think the way she was wanting it or suggesting it was
Incorporating in. I
like
thought.
yeah,
think
but have
that's
their
gonna go-
own space.
What, like they're on like houses, like apartments, a separate apartment of Meadston?
That would certainly facilitate the separate economies part.
Why a separate economy?
Well, they're going to.
She's-
They were under the impression, or at least the Valkyrie was, sort of talking like they could still have their gift-based economy, and.
I'm
the
sorry,
Valkyrie
Oh, I'm
has
sorry.
a town
I'm sorry.
under martial law.
The town's under martial law. They have a gift economy.
There's no money exchange. It's against the law to exchange money.
Oh, how
Yep.
do they get things that their town doesn't produce?
They just exchange their services as gifts.
Right, but like, then how do you get things that your town doesn't make?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Are they
Valkyrie
gonna?
has mentioned that they use money. They
They
have a
use
treasury
money
specifically for that.
that only they're in charge of.
So some people can use money, but most people can't use money.
Those in charge
Yeah.
can use the money.
Who can use the money? I'm sorry.
Those in charge, I think.
Those in
I
charge.
think you
yeah.
know.
I mean, long story short, we ran into a person in the town that was there to see the Valkyrie. A guard gave him money as he took an oath to keep peace and everything, and it marked him as stealing. And then he was put to death.
Now, noted.
He was put to death. The law had a problem, and that's why the law was dealt with.
The Valkyrie didn't know about that.
It was not.
And that's
an
why there is
approved
an opening
policy.
with the law.
The law was dealt with swiftly.
So you wanted to put the commander in a
That's
position where
why
the
ex-
Valkyrie
That's
could.
why
That
we
Exactly.
weren't
Valkyrie
looking.
isn't-
we
to
only
have
just heard
taken-
The
about that
Valkyrie
suggested
isn't
this
going
morning.
to hurt anyone
You've told me she's killed 2 people
who were
in your presence.
going
Oh.
against her.
One
Like
was Reardon
what the
that
law, what
attacked
their
her.
law. Yeah, right. Reardon attacked her, and the law was operating behind her back and doing something that.
I'm not saying either death was unjustified. I'm just saying we can't say she's not going to hurt anyone.
No, agreed.
It is.
Um,
I would think it would be safe to say that in her realm, she is absolute.
I see all kinds of problems with that coming into the tower to be incorporated. But this is the Valkyrie that you talked about, Valkyrie, right? It is your sibling?
I mean, yeah. I mean, she doesn't remember that she was my sibling, but it's her. It's them.
And she had her slight revelation of remembering that she might know you, but
But
Which-
what?
That is a
yeah, that's, I'm
What's
just
the
saying
butt
that-
for?
No. It eats food.
You like big butts and you can't know. Those.
Ritz, do you have something to say about it?
no. I don't. I managerial. You guys do the war planning. I'm
War
managerial. I
planning
just want to
is a
make sure
lot of
Todd.
just management.
I just want to make sure that we are all on the same page with the whole town now being here, and we get Todd set up. Make sure Todd's okay with it, and
Talk to the
already-
commander, make
we've-
sure what the commander thinks.
Already agreed to this, right? Like we've already
well,
said.
no, we said we would talk
We
with.
said we
our
agreed,
people-
but we need to talk to everybody else, and if they don't agree, then we
Yes.
come up with something
We didn't
else.
agree right on the spot, but without talking to our people.
Who's
So,
the
like,
people?
talking to the commander and
The
everything
commander.
was part of the plan.
Okay. Well, I'm not excited about Beadston's current system of functioning, but the Valkyrie is your sister, your sibling, and I would do anything to have my siblings in the tower, even if it meant taking on a massive headache in working out how that's going to be. So, if your vote is yes, Valkyrie, then that will be mine as well. But I see a lot of problems coming with it.
I don't want to be the cause for problem. So I mean, if it,
That ship has sailed so long ago.
Ritz's eye twitches.
We have invited so many problems into our lives with
So many.
with the choices that we have made already. I honestly don't feel like this is going to be more problems. It'll just be different problems, and then we can like have a balanced diet of problems and just do a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of that, as opposed to doing one all at once. And it'll probably be a little bit more manageable if it's under our roof. Honestly.
just I can't leave her again.
And I wouldn't ask you to. And if this is what it means to have her in your life, this is what it means.
Or, I mean, you could say no, and They just Meadston stays where it's at, and the Valkyrie stays where it's at, and
Valkyrie. You know the reason why I want this to happen, right? Besides what I just talked about with you being with your sibling.
why?
Because Lewin still breathes, or whatever liches do, somewhere out there.
Yeah.
And if we're getting... How many did you say? 5,000? 3,000?
3,000.
3,000
Oops.
spears
Well,
with this?
3,000 active, already trained folks,
Plus,
many of whom are greenish,
And
and
poorly equipped.
25,000 other people.
Right.
From a town. Yeah.
that brings us that much closer to realizing that goal. And no matter how we're going to get troops, they're going to come with problems. So,
Yeah.
if it's economic and massive potential for corruption, that's going to be a problem regardless. So, if we know kind of already how that might color itself, then more's the better. Speaking of Lewin, unless there's anything else new I should know about.
Other than
What Reardon said about that they're following someone called the Watcher.
I thought you said Reardon was dead when you walked in the room, or was...
Well, we talked to
I-
his dead body.
I forgot you can do
Yeah,
that.
that's
Vaughn.
kind of
Okay.
how. That's kind of.
And
How-
that's kind of how Vaughn got his stitches.
Did Reardon stab you?
It was
no,
No.
Valkyrie was upset, and I
Did Valkyrie stab you?
yeah, maybe
accidentally.
yes.
I tried
It was
foolishly
really-
tried to stop her.
It was
I
a
didn't.
very
Wasn't-
intense moment, and
Absolutely.
Can't really say it was an accident when you stepped in front of it, though.
Yeah, Vaughn tried to be, Vaughn, and stepped, in
Protect
between,
the dead body?
thinking
Yeah.
that, I shouldn't be showing my anger, that I needed calming down, and it only made me a bit angrier. So
Understandably so. Mm-hmm.
kept going, and Vaughn was stabbed.
Okay.
But he's fine. See,
We're good.
it's good.
Okay. Great. We need a gym or like a boxing club. So that Valkyrie can get out some
We have a
of
whole
this
barracks
anger.
There is gonna be an arena one day.
one day.
I thought we had
No, we didn't get the
Um,
arena.
the
We
theater.
made
the
the
vault.
theater, which none of us have walked into.
Okay.
This is very true.
Theater manager sitting there. One day we will be graced by the presence of the Dominators. I want this place spick and span.
Big box on the side. Nobody ever in it.
reserved,
Reserved
yeah,
for the-
reserved for
reserved for the
dominators. It is
Dominators.
like cobwebs. It turns
terrible
into a whole
patrons.
myth. Instead of Family Opera, it's Dominators of the Opera.
We show
It's
up
always
5 months
reserved for them.
Show up 5 months later. There's just skeletons in the chair. You finally came.
Gosh. Okay, so tell me about what Reardon's body said then, I guess.
They said that they were following the Watcher,
Is there a true
or
patron?
who is their patron. Which
Troops, patron.
Wasn't
I want to say that's Lewin.
wasn't the Watcher
The same name of the
that
constellation.
constellation? Yeah.
I think that's personally. I have trouble believing that, and I think it's just done in a mocking way. That's my
That this is
personal.
Also, kind of listed off names of people after us. Mad Adder, Mad Adder's patron, this Watcher dude, of course, Aqualung. That's it.
And she does have
Val-
aqualungs, but
Belram is with them. And
So
then-
really, the only ones we didn't know on that list then are Mad Adder's patron, which I can see that, and but then the Watcher.
Yeah.
At the risk of being sacrilegious, Vaughn, wasn't the Watcher somehow wound up in the constellation Watcher wound up in your chosen oneness?
Yes. Yes, which is curious. And again, I say it's probably an inside joke to those.
Are you sure
Not to
about
me.
that, Vaughn?
So what did the unknown god have to say?
I
about that?
haven't had a discussion.
Okay.
Wait.
A lot of things happen.
So
day to
could
day to
your
day.
god be after us, Vaughn?
I hope not. My god is technically the unknown god, but the name of the constellation we see, the missing constellation in the sky, and this is from the mage in the Mage Tower, right? What's his name?
Master Alonso.
Master
Alonso. That one of
Gonzo.
the other names for that constellation was the Watcher, and the Oracle. It had many names.
We know the truth. Okay.
Oh, and Prime is working on his own automaton army.
Oh yeah.
He is in charge of
He
making
mentioned-
the automatons.
He mentioned that.
And this
the
is the
tower.
Yes,
The tower works, or the tower.
and we found out that
Insert noun here.
he
Mhm.
created the other ones we saw. They were the
Secondaries.
second version. Yes, the second version. The version he's working on now is the third. And there's
Tertiaries?
the
Yep.
tertiaries.
Okay.
The second version was strictly tasked with looking for fragments and bringing
I
them back.
remember the ones that I got killed. Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. When I left, I went to Inkle Peak, the academy where we went earlier, where Master Alonso is, and everybody's super nice and hospitable there. Do you remember Vrak, the staff member tasked with management of the sublevels, the basement?
Yes.
Yeah, I think.
Fortunately, he decided to come down with Zeppel and I, and Fortitude, Prudence,
Aranthar.
Prudence and Aranthar. Yeah, Fortitude I think was the original one.
Stand straight. Says Prudence, who's in the room in the corner, creepily.
Yeah, if you hear some strange phrases out of Prudence, they picked up some choice ones from Brack. Anyway, so with an excellent like a kind of like a visual picture show, almost like Prudence painted a whole bunch of different pictures showing some stuff happening. Really, really well done, the artistry. So we kind of bribed Brack to go downstairs with us, and we
We
went.
are the Oracle.
You know the truth. We
Of what happened that day.
went down and down
What?
and down and down and down and down, and
Wait.
it was dark.
What day?
Day.
We did this already.
Oh, okay.
Ritz makes a plate of sushi for Prudence.
Prudence happily digests it.
Sorry,
Um,
listening.
Without eating it? No.
We continued going down.
Yeah, and it was really dark, and we came upon an entire village of Lokatha, living way down deep in the dark. Or I guess the school of Lokatha.
What's
um,
Lothica?
So, you know how some people call me a fish lady? These are actual fish ladies and men.
Oh,
And
so they
other
look more
genders.
like fish.
hmm.
Okay.
Um, Anyway, basically they said we couldn't go down any further. And so I tried to get them to let us go further, and they said no. The only thing that has ever gone down past their level was the silver one, and the lunatic that pursues the silver one. They didn't claim to have any knowledge of Lewin. I made a shape of him on the wall, and they still nothing. Yeah. So I was not gonna fight an entire village by ourselves. And so we went back upstairs, and Master Alonso was not heard of everything, of anything about the silver one, but was going to look up about what he could find, and yep. And then I went and sat in on a couple necromancy classes while I was waiting for y'all to get the portal open, and then yep. Very unexciting, unproductive adventure.
Well, you know, I don't think it was unproductive. It sounds like you got some stuff done. I'm sure you did your best.
It didn't really cross it off as not an option or an option for where Lewin is. I mean, I still have a couple other places I can go check out, but it's still kind of a question mark.
It's only been a week.
Right. It is a lot to expect to have come back in a week and killed Lewin and solved our difficulties and moved on, but I can hope.
Yeah.
So thankfully, Lewin hasn't tormented you anymore.
I haven't sought him out.
And he hasn't sought you out, which is good, I suppose.
So I feel like all of the bad things happening to us
Looking
are
at
him seeking us out, but sure, it directly, yes.
I think the Valkyrie confirmed. You remember the last time you talked to Lewin?
Do
that
you
he
remember that time I
was-
got really wasted?
Yeah.
That time.
Yeah, that time. The tear that he was opening in Icaron. The Valkyrie told us that devils were in charge of Icaron, or the council.
Was she speaking metaphorically?
I don't think she was speaking metaphorically. She didn't seem to be speaking metaphorically. So
Okay.
it's possible that Lewin
There's
had a
a
hand to play in that, just like
Tear to a hell plane in
possibly.
Icaron. Excellent. So I'm guessing that's where y'all are headed next then, huh?
It's going to take a while. The Valkyrie's army is admittedly poorly equipped, and with the help of
Ergiad, we can make weapons and armor for them.
but that's to be worked out and won't be overnight, I suppose. It will take some
No.
time.
We'll
It will
here
take some
for
time.
6 months and then heading out, or
I don't know. I haven't heard that. Have you heard back from Ergiad on? On a timeline, perhaps, Nathaniel?
I don't know a timeline yet.
He was out at the bar earlier.
He's supposed to come up with a quota for me on what his estimate is on everything.
I mean, just grabbing a drink. He wasn't like slacking off drinking.
Like Valkyrie's trying to
sitting
speak to
around.
us.
Just,
Seth is just, rambling.
oh, sorry. I didn't realize I muted him both ends. I said he was out at the bar,
Valkyrie's having a
but then I was like, but he wasn't trying. He wasn't sitting at the bar like wasting time. Of course, I'm sure he'll get to your stuff, but
it's lunchtime. You can go have a
Yeah.
lunchtime beer.
yeah,
Wasn't my stuff, it was more the Valkyrie stuff.
the Valkyrie stuff. Yeah. Sibs,
We also had
You
another,
have to stand up for your siblings. Just the short version of that.
and you weren't here, but we got another letter about ships, or a navy wanting to join, and I haven't really quite considered if it's a for real letter because I have no clue really where they're located.
Okay. Well, what I would do is whenever you go and speak to the commander, talk to her about tasking somebody in the spy network to find out more information about this. Because I don't know if you guys like.
Did we have a spy network?
We do.
Huh.
We do, and it's doing
do?
its job if you don't know about it.
Interesting.
True, so true.
Wait, who's doing the spy network?
Right now, the commander, okay, but she is going to delegate, which is what I want to talk to you all about as well. We can't just keep doing all of the things ourselves. Eventually, it's gonna get all of us killed, and then the tower is just gonna sit here, and Janie will make a ton of money, which she won't be sad about, and I'm not upset about Janie. But all of the people that want it are gonna come for it, and I hate to leave Janie here to try and defend it by herself.
So you're asking us to just stay in the tower all the time?
No, I'm
What?
saying
No, the-
decide the important things that we want to do ourselves, and decide the things that we have extremely qualified people that work for us already that we would like to handle smaller things.
as
such
she's talking
as-
about delegations.
Such as finding out information for us before we go into a place. Doing some reconnaissance.
As Seth was talking about delegating and how we don't have to do everything, Ritz is cleaning up everyone's dishes and wiping the counter.
Oh, Fritz! Are you listening? We have Como
yes,
for
yes.
this.
No, I
She smacks
listened-
the plates out of your hand.
Throws the dishes across the wall.
no, I listen better if I'm doing something.
Okay. Let me get you some like Play-Doh or something for you to play.
Give Ritz a fidget spinner.
As Ritz is cleaning up the plates, Vaughn will lean over and whisper, "You know the fish was raw, right?"
It's amazing. It was amazing.
Oh, it's supposed to be raw?
Yes.
It's okay.
Oh.
It's okay, Bob.
We don't have fire.
Wait, the fish was
in,
raw?
in the depths. We eat everything raw.
The fish was raw.
I'll fry you something up later, Bob.
No. It was
Has
surprisingly
Deep fried sushi.
yeah, pleasant to.
It's called tempura.
No. It was surprisingly pleasant to the taste. So, thank you
Yeah,
for
it
that
was
experience.
delicious, Ritz.
Insight check.
Well, she only ate like
And we'll go to our bio
10
break on
bites.
that. For those who don't know, we take about an 8-10 minute break in the middle of our episode. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
be right back up. Now.
Now or now?
Now.
Ow.
Now. Now.
Now.
Now. Got it.
Now. Now.
Banana.
No. 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 No.
And I know Madeline just left, but
Yeah.
this just proves that she's not allowed to eat again.
Yeah.
Because we are absolutely worthless.
Yep.
She is our rudder.
Oh.
We're Noah's Ark. We have no rudder.
He says we need a
We
rudder.
need no rudder.
We don't need a rudder.
We go off by
We're just
faith.
collecting.
Yeah.
We're still in that collecting phase
We're
of
not-
getting
We-
literally everything in the world
We don't need a
into our
rudder.
box.
We go off by faith/chaos/destiny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Valkyrie's like, yeah, all of that except
Yeah.
for faith.
Except for the faith
Because I
part.
don't do
we don't go.
religion.
Don't do religion. Yeah.
Even though he talks face to face with a god. A couple
You
times.
know, it's fine.
chaos.
If Valkyrie was going to worship anything, it would be something like the Raven Queen.
Until she sees a
Surprising.
god that's super hot.
Yeah, until she sees
Maybe.
that. So, what's your name?
Mhm.
How you doing?
Mhm.
Finds out it's an evil god and no more screwed.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time, you know?
No, I wouldn't.
Gotta keep your options open.
I don't put it past Valkyrie one bit.
Oh man, alright.
basically like Captain Kirk going on every away mission, every place the tower goes. It's like, okay, maybe this. We have all these NPCs we collectively can use.
It's okay. It's Captain Kirk's job to do everything. It's fine.
Yeah, but we're not getting all the sex.
You
Named
picked
Valkyrie
that
is.
character on purpose.
Yes,
Bob.
I know.
Don't
I
talk
know.
to me about not getting it.
No, not at all.
We have a
As I
whole
I
recall-
don't know.
room.
All Vaughn needs to do now is
Isn't the rod coming to the tower as well? And if it's a gift economy, you don't even have to pay. 30 willing bodies.
Yeah,
You have a horrible.
everyone takes a turn at the rod.
who runs
It's
the-
like an advent calendar. Who is behind door number 14?
Ta-da! Not who I was expecting. Ta-da!
Dixie will be upset. It'll be serious competition.
Oh, it's the coconut one.
Mean Jinx.
Man. I'm gonna have to do a lot of work.
How to make room for 25,000 people?
I mean, we might turn them down if the commander says, but you know,
Well,
without it.
and I
Yeah.
do want to say that when it comes to setting things up and organizing things logically and all of that, you can delegate that to Todd. You can just tell Todd to do it.
Where's the fun in that?
Well, I mean, if you want to micromanage all of it, that's up to you.
No.
I'm totally fine with that.
Is that an excellent use of our stream time?
Yes.
To say we spend
No.
10 minutes arranging the rooms in the town.
Absolutely.
Not
Hey,
exactly.
we did it once, we can do it again.
We did it every time so far.
I mean, you do still have to select upgrades when you have upgrades available.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
you're about to get an unknown number of magic items that should probably all just be used to expand the capacity of things that you already have.
Everything.
We have to pay 25,000.
which, I was debating bringing that up. It's like, do we really need to bring the whole town with us? If this is going to be an army,
They weren't going to leave the town behind. And I can see... Logically, I can see it, because as soon as Valkyrie leaves, Icaron will swarm through.
okay.
And that town will either be destroyed or subjugated. Technically, it's already subjugated, but, just another form of
Subjugated
subjugation.
differently
Again.
by less benevolent people.
Mhm. Yep.
You guys hating on the gift economy makes me sad.
It is a great idea. It doesn't work in a world where money also exists.
You say that, except we have tiny gift economies that happen in our culture too. They're just not at the scale of the whole economy.
They're not, I would argue they're not
For
really
example,
economies, they're more just customs.
well, you could argue that. But that's what a gift economy is. That's what an economy is a set of customs of how we do things.
Usually involving the exchange of goods or services.
Sure. It's our customs around how we do that. I love philosophical conversations. You guys are the best. Okay, we're all back.
No, we're not.
Ready?
From Jonathan.
I know we're not live, but
Cactus, the
Cactus boy.
I mean, technically,
Because it
you
says
thought
he's still
you,
here, but he's not.
you thought he was there because
he
he
just
blends
blends
in
in.
so well.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. Alright, well, he's gonna
Well, we should just go
go. I
back
want
to
to
that.
tell us.
No.
And that's how it started.
30 minutes later.
Right.
All right, I'll be right back then.
I'll be right back.
No!
I'm gonna go make a souffle. I'll be right back.
4
Takes a
hours.
few hours.
Yeah, 4 hours later.
All right, guys, I'm back, and my souffle failed. So
Oh.
where were we at?
All right.
Oh, you
see?
deleted him.
And he
Told you,
comes
I
back,
called
and
it.
she's gone.
It's like the doors in the hallway
I'm sorry.
of
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo show.
There's lots of people in my house. So,
Are they authorized? Do you have Todd kick them out?
yes, yeah, no, it's my sister.
Yeah, do you need Todd to
Okay,
eject them?
Not yet. Maybe soon.
Wouldn't that
Maybe
be
in a
great?
little bit. Maybe in an hour.
That's one thing you could bring into real life.
Take people out of your home.
1 a.m. on Christmas night. Todd, we need to go
Eject
to bed.
everybody. Eject everyone from the house.
Especially Uncle Al, who's been hitting the eggnog pretty hard.
Are we ready?
I think so.
All right. Going live. Back in 3, 2, 1.
Here we are, we're back. Roll your insight check, Ritz.
I forgot that's what we left on. You know what? I'll do.
That's contested by a deception check, Valkyrie.
Oh wait. Okay. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Who's saying what first?
He rolled an 11.
25. Natural 20.
Boom! Yeah, nothing. She don't.
Oh.
She ain't gotta tell you nothing.
Yeah, it tasted
Thanks,
great.
Valkyrie.
You're welcome. You always do such a good job, Ritz.
The more you talk, the more.
It's always delicious.
No, This
With
is all.
each and every
totally buy
bite.
it.
Oh, you get the warm fuzzies. Nicest thing ever. You might suspect it later, but right now you don't.
Vaughn will actually say, "Why don't we have you all here? I just need to relay a message from Duck. Duck thought I don't know why he said. I mean, it just means well. He just suggested that maybe be good if the Dominators, of course I do my part, but make some tributes or offerings to the unknown god to curry favor.
Vaughn, please, that's enough. You don't need to be kidding like that. It's okay.
I
That's
wish
actually
I
all
a pretty,
right.
That's actually a pretty good joke. I'm not gonna lie.
Why
Oh man.
why would Duck want us to worship a god that not all of us
I'm struggling with that myself. We're pretty much our basis is open and not into forced or coercion or anything like that. So I think he just meant well. The way
I'm not
I understand. No,
above going in and making an appearance in the temple, since I'm here. But I don't know. Like, if I was
Guys.
going to,
Relationships with deities are transactional in the D&D universe.
Hmm.
Yeah.
what?
Does not compute to Valkyrie.
But if I'm gonna go and make transactions with the deity, it's probably gonna be
I mean-
Todd. Honestly,
it's
I did
entirely
kinda
up to you. I just
Donate my hotel to them. I didn't realize that's what I was doing, but I mean,
you donated your hotel to the unknown god.
no, I was looking for
Ritz.
somebody to take it over, and then Duck found somebody. So, yeah.
So technically, that's a donation.
What's
It's still your spot.
Well, I feel
I
like
mean,
that
does-
should
Rounded off your
count
taxes.
for all of us for a little bit.
Does the unknown god like sushi?
I'm
Got
sure
some
he does.
here left.
Look, I've already got one god I don't really talk to that much.
Oh, we should talk about
And-
that, Nathaniel.
Tell me the good news of the Raven Queen.
Let me preach you the ways that I don't know much of.
Let me
Vaughn.
tell you about my friend,
Vaughn,
Mr. Glittergold.
you know I like you, right? You know that I feel like that I get along with you. Maybe out of, well, except for Sethan. Well, I just like you, okay?
I you know, like you
I
too.
love how
I-
like everybody cocks their head.
I see you as kind of a little brother, you know? Someone that I can, eventually, kind of bring into light a few things in this world, that
And I you bring things to light for you.
right. However, I don't plan to.
Oh, that's quite all right.
I don't, as much as I like you as a person, I don't plan to take part in any worship of this god.
It's quite all right.
I'm
Just
still figuring my own shit out. I don't need
oh,
to
that's
throw the unknown god in there, and whatever they expect of me. I don't know. I feel like I can't even hold up to what I expect of my own self, much less of what other people. There's enough people that expect enough of me that I can't even hold up to. So why would I?
you're just not
Valkyrie,
you're
you
not in
could
that
be
place yet.
you could be a follower of the chosen one.
Janie, can we get another drink for Valkyrie?
Valkyrie's going to like hit Nathaniel like in the shoulder. No.
And he will just laugh it off.
I was just I'm just forwarding the message. That's I personally I'm not asking.
Maybe we
I'm
should.
not
I-
asking you as a
Maybe
favor
we
to
should
me.
bring
I
Duck into
understand.
a meeting with us and just see what he's expecting. To see what.
Maybe
I
we
mean-
could. A couple of us could talk to him one-on-one. Vaughn already has a good relationship. Ritz has already spoken
Okay.
with
Well, I
Duck
mean, we see
one-on-one.
how well Vaughn did. I mean, again, I like you, Vaughn. How Vaughn did talking to him. I mean, obviously,
I don't think this
It's
was
not like
something that
Vaughn
Vaughn
said-
brought up. I think this is something
Yeah.
that Duck brought up to Vaughn. And I'm sure
Obligation, no,
that Vaughn said to Duck,
I will bring
I'll
it up to them.
ask, but this is an individual choice.
Exactly. That's yours exactly what I said.
I'm sure he didn't promise anything.
okay.
Just that's all. Conversation closed.
Vaughn,
No harm, no foul.
I hope you're not disappointed with this.
No, not at all.
He's like, I really wanted one convert. Come on.
No, it's I mean, as far as Vaughn's concerned, it's a totally open to people, and it's and he's open to other religions, and he's like,
Okay.
he's just really laying a request, which at the time and seemed odd to him, but Duck is a good friend of his, so and a mentor, so he felt obliged to mention it to you.
Okay. All right.
And literally, that's what.
To calm us down, you know what? I made something for us. Let me go and
Really?
get it. I will be back in like 5 minutes. And so she'll go out and like be gone
You
for
didn't bring
5
him down
minutes.
with you?
No. She wanted to be a surprise.
This is interesting. I wonder what it is.
I'm scared.
Why are you scared? Valkyrie always makes candy and shit. It's gonna be
Yeah,
great.
it's very good.
I don't think Valkyrie's given. Has Valkyrie ever given a piece of candy to Ritz?
Yes.
Okay.
Jonathan doesn't believe you.
See?
Once.
Yeah, so
Weren't you there when she handed out the little geode things last time? Or
Yeah.
2 times ago?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
yeah, so she'll come back in 5 minutes with a tray of hot milk. So it'll probably take more than 5 minutes, because she'll have to, heat up the milk. Come back with a tray of, mugs of hot milk and a bowl of little chocolate balls with, sprinkles, pieces of sugar kind of rolled into it. So,
Those
okay.
are pretty.
So you take this and you drop one of these into the steaming milk.
Mhm.
Go ahead, try it.
Okay.
Okay.
You do, and after a couple seconds, it bursts open with hot chocolate and homemade marshmallows inside.
Oh my goodness! How did
Oh.
you do this?
I just
Can
filled
I
it up.
stir it? Should I just let it?
I mean, you can stir it there. She would bring spoons and stuff, so you can stir it or just kind of let it sit and yeah, probably stir it a little bit. Yeah, everyone should probably stir it, and she'll just kind of
Thank
give
you.
everyone a mug. And there's enough if you want 2 servings, or you can save one
Oh,
for
goodness.
tomorrow or for later tonight. Yeah, there you go.
Thank
Help us all kind of
Thank you.
relax a bit. It feels a little tense. So
Very impressive. How do you know what temperature to make the milk to get it to make the candy?
I just put it on high.
Oh, okay.
Mallory cooks the way that she lives her whole life.
Yep.
That makes sense. That
I
makes sense.
just put it on high.
Ritz dies a little inside.
It's from the equivalent of the the Cascade Cordon Bleu or whatever.
Mhm. Mm-hmm. Suthan, it's good to have you back. I mean, for
good to
a
be back.
moment. I
Yeah.
I just missed you.
Yeah, I'll probably be here, stay the night, and then oh, well, I guess I can't use the portal until tomorrow morning, right?
Tomorrow morning at 10.
Yep.
Okay. If you're okay with that.
Absolutely.
You can. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
You can just.
I just, if somebody needs it, I don't want to. I could stay another night, but. Yeah.
Wait.
You're leaving us
For-
so soon? Tomorrow?
I have,
She has
I
stuff to
have
do,
more
Vaughn.
places to check out.
Okay.
I'll probably be heading over to the wastes on Credo next. So I
Okay.
will let you know of my progress or non-progress, and unless I figure out another way to meet up with you, then I'll probably ask for the same again to head back.
Anytime. So wait, so you came from a college on the outskirts of Silverstruck?
No, the Inkwell Peak,
Inkwell
the
Peak
tower
College.
Right.
where we went, where we
Where the
met
mages are?
War and Peace. And,
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
yeah.
We're in peace.
No, War and Peace.
Oh
Your
God,
fa-
I don't.
Um.
I'm
Yeah,
so
they were-
glad that we haven't ran into them again.
Yeah. that was
I.
brutal.
Wait.
Oh,
Is... Wait.
You know Dawn and
That
Dusk are
doesn't-
War and Peace, right?
What?
Dawn and Dusk are War and Peace.
They're sitting right behind us.
Are you serious?
something. That's not
No,
again.
you didn't
There's
know
a
that.
lot
You-
of jokes here tonight.
This is not a joke.
When,
See,
how
I,
did
I,
you-
I don't talk to people that have the same name conventions anymore. So I didn't even think about them.
what? I mean, how do you? How do you know?
Okay, so back earlier last week, before I left, Dawn said she wanted to have girl talk, which made me extremely nervous because I don't go in for the kinds of things that Dawn does for a living. So I bought some time and we had tea and we talked, and yes, they are War and Peace, or whatever their actual names are. They're the same people. I was surprised that they, what did I say? Bought seats so close to the front for this time.
Wait, they bought seats? Where's
No.
that money?
That's
So
not.
Turn
we
the
didn't
phrase.
meet them originally, Ritz.
Oh.
War and Peace gave us a lot of crap.
I was there
for
for
one.
Rich was there for one of that. That was his first
For the second
experience with y'all.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but we had another thing with them. before that at the academy. And they're you kind of remember, they're kind of like the two sides of a coin, push and pull.
Yep.
Good
Flare
luck
and
and
flow.
bad luck. And generally they kind of like to watch and then give a little push or a little pull when they think it'll be interesting. But given how exciting and busy stuff has been at the tower and how many world-changing decisions we're making here, I was surprised they decided to stay so close.
Oh,
Yeah.
what do we?
Fritz
oh.
downs his chocolate milk or whatever it was.
Is anyone else not comfortable with having them here? I'm not. I don't know.
I lost my comfort zone a while ago. I'm just here now. Can I have more of the chocolate thing?
She just pushes the bowl over to you.
Are you
Yeah,
okay?
have any of you, I'm guessing none of you have really talked to them or spent time with them. Is there anybody else that they've been spending time with in the tower?
They just saw the Valkyrie.
Oh boy! Surely nothing could go wrong there.
I mean, they had asked me one time to come see them, and I don't partake back
They
here. I'm too
ask
busy.
me to come and see them all the time.
Well, whenever I went and had tea with Dawn, it was just Dawn. And she said that for our meeting, it was just going to be good luck. And it was. That was right before we went to go see Crone. And I think without getting to meet her and talk with her, that I might not have found the notes that clued me off to where Lewin might be hiding. So don't write them off completely. That's all I'm saying. Now, I did ask very directly if there would be a pull to that push eventually, and she said no. I'm sure that pull happened somewhere else, but so far it hasn't happened with me. Unless that's the reason that the Locathah wouldn't let me go any further down in the basement, then who knows? Maybe it did.
Well, that's... Yeah, we both all had exciting news just today.
Question is, what do we want to do about this revelation, if anything?
Why do we need to do anything?
Which
They haven't
revelation?
caused any problems. Besides
Like I
us.
said, if we know we have a problem, I'd rather have it under my roof where I can handle it. Or I'm not here, but where somebody can handle it. Versus out in the world doing God knows what. God's know what.
Yeah, we
At
should
least they're here doing God
we
knows
should
what.
let them be here and deceiving us yet
But we're not
again.
going to pay God.
How have they deceived you since they've been here?
They haven't said who they are. When they know that we
are
would
Dawn
know
and Dusk.
them.
They're Dawn and Dusk as much as they are War and Peace. Those aren't their real names.
But all of the shit that they've
Granted.
put us through,
I haven't
messing
talked
with
to
our
them.
heads. But it's okay as long as they're here.
Have you been harmed by them since they've been here?
Emotionally, yes. I mean,
And I
not
would
not
say
since
Since
they.
they've
I
been
mean, no,
here?
not since
No.
they've been here, but before then, yes. So what
And
does?
then I think you can talk to them about that versus just kicking them out on their butts. Because right now they're earning you coin.
And
We can
I
get
mean,
others
They're
to. We can get
extremely
other
good at their
people.
job.
We can get
If-
other people to earn us coin.
if they were causing us, I don't like this any more than you all do, but they've been here a while now, and if they were doing harm,
Since Dark
Todd
Reach.
Todd would have told us or dealt with it if they were posing a problem. I mean, I don't. I mean, I leave it up to all of us to decide. You know, vote or whatever. We're
Fine.
all the dominators, but
Yes.
You were there, in our dream.
I was as much tormented as you,
Were
and
they not jackasses?
indeed, incredible pains in the butt.
You
And,
can't
yeah, and
trust
malicious.
them.
I mean,
Yeah, I feel the same
20
way.
days. They've been in the tower for 20 days.
Days.
You're a grown-ass woman, Valkyrie. You do what you think. But my recommendation would be to talk to them before we make any decisions about ejection. And I think we talked to Todd about whether or not they could be on our no-go list initially, and they weren't eligible.
Well, that was as two workers with Jinx as Dawn and Dusk, not as War and Peace.
But
As
but
I
Todd-
said, neither of those sets are their actual names.
but Todd checks. He does thorough background checks, right?
Probably,
Doesn't he check
probably,
everybody's mind?
He probably can't see them for what they really are, like he can't see the Kinkos.
Well, why are we wondering, Todd?
Todd,
Yes.
what's your take on Dusk and Dawn? Dawn and Dusk.
Can you tell their true nature?
What do you mean?
Who are they?
Who are
really?
they?
Dawn and Dusk?
Do you see them as nothing else?
No?
I mean, do we even know what they are? Like,
Maybe this is their real identity.
I almost killed them.
That's what they wanted you to think.
Do you want to go talk to them, Valkyrie?
I was not on that set.
I'm.
And I can maybe see who they really are. I'll never believe this, but
Hmm.
go in as a couple. They'll never believe that.
Totally
why,
believable.
why,
Yes.
did, why you need
Or
why do you need to go in like a couple?
just
Yes.
go and talk to them.
Why?
Let's
No.
just go and talk to them.
Ron, I want you. I want to go with you. Since we were the ones that experienced that together.
True. This is true. We're the yeah. We have a bone to chew with them.
I don't. They were so manipulative. I don't.
Feelings are already hurt.
Does anyone else want to talk to them while we're talking to them?
No.
I let you two handle it. You all have better experience with them.
I mean, you got to
You
catch a
think-
net from them.
I would.
Wait, huh?
You got to get the kitchen net.
No, I bought mine from a
Damn.
from a dude in the wherever that underground place was.
They gave you an
It was
upgrade.
actually
They
one.
gave
they
you an
did?
upgraded. Yeah, they enchanted it
Oh, I
to where
thought
it doesn't.
about
It
it.
takes nothing to set it up.
Yeah.
Fresh
then-
memories. It's okay, Ritz.
But still, I mean, if you want me to go with you
No.
to talk with them,
No, I want to be just me
hey,
and
there,
Vaughn.
good, okay.
Great.
All right.
So Valkyrie and Vaughn are gonna go talk to the twins. Nathaniel, Ritz, and Sethan. Sethan, you have been invited to go to the artificing tower artificing.
I would like to.
I would go with
Um,
Sethan to the artificing. And
Ritz,
then I
do you
would
wanna
go see
come
the
with us?
commander.
Yes. And before you leave, we must give Santi a play date. He's been
Of
very
course.
lonely.
Wait, Ritz! Ritz!
Did he
Huh?
and
Ritz,
Mochan
wait.
not get to play?
Wait, Ritz! Why
Oh.
haven't you gotten with me about a play date? A play date? What? But and she holds
as
up
many
Mochi.
people are-
Mochi's been so lonely.
I'm just picturing a grumpy cat.
And as many people as are in the tower, I find it hard to believe that these are the only 3 familiars. We should have like a familiar club. You know, where
Yes.
everybody can.
Let's
bring
do
their
it.
Animal familiars.
Yes,
and
Ritz. We
play.
can be in a familiar club together.
Oh joy!
We can be more familiar with each
Oh.
other.
I was gonna say it'll help you
Oh,
make new friends with all of the meat shields in the tower.
meat shields.
People, all the people in the tower. You know,
Yeah, that's what
What?
Southern calls people. It's fine. We're used to it.
Right.
all of the people
right.
that are dominators.
Right. Yes.
Mhm.
It's been a long 5 days.
Ah,
Uh, right. Well, we'll follow up. Yeah. Let me just
No, I can't
do the dishes, and I'll follow you
I
to
can't-
artificing, and we'll talk about the play date. Yes. Yeah. familiar
we'll
play
meet
date.
back here.
I'll
Do
get
you want to meet back
familiar.
here for dinner?
Mhm.
Yeah, for dinner.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we'll hear about how y'all stuff went. And
Sure.
so who wants to go first? Prime folk or dawn and dusk folk?
And then dusk. Wow.
I'm okay with going with dawn and dusk. That's fine.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
See that.
So after you after Vaughn and Valkyrie part ways with Seth and Ritz and Nathaniel, you cross the lounge to the red lit hallway. And walk your way down. There's a little door with a plaque on it. It says Dawn and Dusk.
Vaughn, you're not. I mean, you get where I'm coming from, right? Like,
Yes, yeah, I can understand. Yeah, I totally feel the same way that we were played with and tormented by these two for their pleasure.
Technically,
I mean-
that only happened once.
yeah,
Sure.
it did, and that was enough. Valkyrie didn't even like them before that happened. Then that happened, and Valkyrie was like ready to kill them. So
They gave you stuff.
I just
Gifts.
okay. All right.
How does this work, by the way?
She'll
You
knock.
knock.
Valkyrie will knock.
Is there a hand signal? I don't know how brothels work. Help me out.
And if I hear the door start to open, if
Mhm.
we get an answer, then that's when I will tune to the mace.
Okay. Will you attune to it and immediately open your eye?
You know what? No, scratch that. We'll go back. Okay, we'll start a conversation and then Vaughn will work into it.
Okay. The door swings open, and both Dawn and Dusk are standing there.
Valkyrie forces a smile.
Dusk is wearing a loincloth of sorts, and Dawn is
Try to whip up an appropriate response.
in something approximating a bikini.
Hi.
Oh, not who I was expecting. You? No? Come on in. And they
Valkyrie kind of look at Vaughn and step in.
Vaughn will step in. totally following her lead. See how she wants to handle it.
So is this a one bed affair or a 2 bed affair?
Actually, it's more of a talking affair.
Oh, we'll get drinks. Yeah. Dusk will walk over with some champagne
So,
and offer it to you.
Dawn and Dusk, where did those names come from?
Whatever do you mean?
Your names, Dawn and Dusk. How did you get? Were they given to you at birth?
I suppose you could say that in the sense that we are opposites, yes?
So, this entire time, you've acted like you didn't know us.
What are you talking about here? We invited you by multiple times.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. You didn't say anything like you're not who we know you as. Which,
Would you rather us talk about it out in public?
why not?
She does have a good point there, actually.
I had to find out from Sethin.
Again, we tried to talk to you.
But why not just be who you are?
We are being who we are.
So which is the ruse?
Why do you have to make things so complicated?
Why do you... Me make things complicated? You're the ones messing with everything.
You can understand why we're upset.
Every
with what
time
you've
that
done
we
to us.
turn the fuck around, there the two of you are waiting with mind games and tests and falseness.
Oh, for there to be a push, there must be a pull.
No, there
You
doesn't have
experience
to
some
be.
bad luck, and then you have experienced good luck as a result, have you not?
I mean, not really.
Would you be here in Meadston?
You're not responsible for that.
Who is?
Not you.
We're the ones that told you of the Valkyrie.
That's
You
not.
asked us if your sibling was still alive.
That's not why we came here. We didn't even come here because it was
Sure.
about my sibling. So don't try to
the rest
make
of your-
it like
The
it's
rest of your party may
you
not have.
doing everything because it's not.
Well, we're not doing anything. We're helping.
No, you're
Insight
not.
check.
Sure. Roll away.
Roll away. Insight. 30-20.
Nice. What exactly are you inciting?
What did you just say? We're not
They're
doing.
helping.
They're help. Yes, that they're. I know what you're gonna say. Yeah, that they're helping. Are they helping? Or are they in their true sense? Are they in their minds helping?
Yes.
Seems like they mean that they want to help. I'll whisper that to Valkyrie.
They don't. They want to take credit for the helping.
If we didn't want to help you, why did we then?
Why did you?
Because we want to help. As we said when we first met, you're an interesting lot. You've caught our attention.
There's no altruism in your help. You're not just doing it just to help us.
What do we get out of it?
You'll make sure that you get something out of it, for sure.
When have we ever?
You will. If you haven't
We didn't
already.
get any help when you barged into our domain with your problems. When you were sleeping.
Yeah, totally our fault.
dreamwalking.
Yeah. Totally our fault.
You're right.
You're saying you
Maybe
didn't
we
do
shouldn't
that.
have protected you.
Do you have any idea who did that?
Sure.
Do you care to share?
It's the patron of Mad Adder.
We've heard this is,
We've heard, we knew this already.
but do you have any idea who this patron is? Does this patron have a name?
That might take a little bit of effort to acquire. We do know that they are a quarry.
That's impossible.
Ah, but it's not. You see, like, Dawn and I, quarries exist in opposites. There are good quarry, which are bound to the fair people you know and are one of, called Kalashtar. And then there are, well, nightmares, who currently rule the realm of dreams. Power oscillates between these two parties. Did you not know this?
I think she did. I think you told her. I think you, because we saw something back at the hotel,
The,
Andrew, and you had her roll for something.
It was written in quarry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Well, he has a nightmare as a patron. Pretty nasty one at that.
Vaughn, do you have anything else here?
Since you've been, I want to ask something of you.
Oh,
It would do a lot for Valkyrie and I to know truly the nature of who we're dealing with in you two.
mm-hmm.
I would like to do something. Won't harm you, but it will allow me to see your true nature. I'm asking permission. I would not be so bold as to.
Go ahead. Open your eyes.
And I will attune to the mace and open my third eye.
They look to be two beings of light. Not
Okay.
quite celestial. I mean, what do you want to know? You can see pretty much anything. Like an aura of alignment.
I guess, yeah, or what? I guess they're just. Well, I probably know the answer to that already, but yeah, they're. Are they? Do I sense evil from them? Do I sense fiend or or
No.
undead? No.
Nothing of that nature. Doo-doo-doo. I mean, this is obviously not the forms that they're currently occupying of these Eladrin are not their original forms, which you do see.
Okay, so they're allowed.
But no. Those are not their original forms.
Oh, okay, that's what they present as dawn and dusk, right?
Correct. I mean, you see what you've seen. The two jesters.
Okay.
And yep, let's see. What else can you see? I mean, I'll allow you to get the general sense of goodness from them.
Okay. And that they're sort of a light being, sort of not quite celestial, right? So.
Mm-hmm. They're chaotic good.
Okay.
Roll a intelligence check.
Okay. High intelligence. I'm more wise than intelligence. 11. Flat 11.
Um, you are able to discern that they are fae in nature.
Okay. Good enough.
What
Do
did-
we?
Sorry, go ahead.
I would. It would probably. And Vaughn will just say, "Thank you."
We have nothing to hide. As we said, we only seek success.
What did you want with the Valkyrie?
Pardon.
The Valkyrie. You came out to pretty much fetch her, entertain her. Was it all just entertainment back here, or did you wrap your desires around her as well?
We gave her a little push.
A little push towards having fun, or
Oh, well. She's remarkably clumsy in bed, actually. Not very
Wow.
confident.
Wow.
Um,
Vaughn will blush.
aside from the lack of confidence in bed, we gave her a little push towards victory.
what does that mean?
What do you mean? What do we mean?
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Just gonna put a hand on
What is
Vaughn's shoulder.
What is victory, Valkyrie?
I don't know. It's different to different people.
Well, for her, she seeks victory against Ikaron. And we wish her the most luck that we can in that endeavor.
Are you ready to go?
Of course, if you are. Thank you for your time.
We'll be here.
Valkyrie will do a bow, but it's obviously very sarcastic. And just turn around and leave.
Yeah, as you come up from your bow, they both just wink at you.
Oh, then she'll be like, and just turn
And I'll
around
just,
and just march out.
We'll be going. And I'll relay that, the Fae celestial information that I saw. They seemed celestial, almost Fae-like.
So you're yelling at this at Valkyrie. She's marching ahead of you 5-10 feet.
Oh, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna wait until we're.
No,
I'm not gonna be blurting this. Yeah,
you can keep up with her, but
yeah, and just
she'll-
sort of walk and talk, whispering in her ear. Yeah.
So you saw that they were good, kind of chaotic good.
Yes.
So when you say something about that, she'll just stop and turn around and I don't get them. Why? Why?
I don't understand it either. I mean, I don't know what their purpose, or they see themselves just as tricksters, but they're here for I don't know if it's for entertainment to watch what we do, or just to. I don't think they truly. I don't know. But they don't seem evil in their intent.
I mean, you can
Even
not
the betray. I mean, what they do to us. I mean, but it makes me wonder what they meant. I guess They didn't draw us into that second encounter. They didn't draw us there. Something else pushed us there.
I honestly still don't believe that they didn't have anything to do with it. They're always around. They're always there. They're always... I just don't like them.
I have a trouble with them too. I don't understand them.
And so help me if I see them around my sister, my sibling. I need to go and I don't know. Maybe I'll get some whiskey. Let's stop by the thing and get some whiskey on our way back to the VIP room. So that way we can mix some whiskey into the or some kind of bourbon into the hot chocolate. It's really good. You'll really love it. Let's go and do it.
Okay, all right, I'll trust you. Yeah, give it a shot. Why not? It's been a crazy afternoon.
That's all.
And I'll follow Valkyrie.
Right.
Get some whiskey and bourbon for our
Yes.
chocolate bombs.
Yes.
Marshmallow infused whiskey infused marshmallows. That's gotta be weird.
Yes.
Gotta be. What? I mean, can't go wrong. All right. Nathaniel, Ritz, and Sethin, you go to Tower Artificing. You open the door and see several kobolds.
Hello.
Welcome! Welcome!
How are you all? I haven't seen you in so long.
Oh, we're doing well. Number 2 is giving Zeppel the tour.
Yay. Are you excited to see Zeppel again?
Yes. We missed number 13.
Is that Zeppel was number 13? Or
Yes.
well, I'm glad you are all reunited. I hope you have a good reunion.
Mhm.
What all have you been working on? I hear that you've kind of been doing more of the work, it seems.
All of it. Most of us are here now. Except for number 1 and number 12.
Okay.
Where's number 12?
I
Number
thought number
12?
11.
Number 12 is in the stables.
Oh, right.
And then doesn't number 11 work with
Number
Ergiad?
1.
Unless she doesn't work with Ergiad anymore.
Not anymore. Number 1
Huh.
works in the temple.
Right. Number 1 there. Okay, cool.
Ritz quickly looks for Kobold number 7. Is Kobold number 7 there?
Not in this front room. Not all of them are here. It's like 3 of them.
Okay. He's gonna quickly kind of shuffle over to Nathaniel. We forgot to tell her about Kobold number 7.
What happened to Kobold number 7?
He's gonna actually kind of poke
Nathaniel didn't see the death.
I know, but we told him about it.
Didn't you bring number 7 back to life?
I did, yeah.
Nathaniel didn't. They brought him back
You know,
whenever
Vaughn brought
Nathaniel
it
was
back.
dealing with Bumblebee.
Yeah, he's gonna kind of like prick Nathaniel a little bit. Like, you know, with the Bumblebee, here's the one who then
I forgot.
she should probably hear that from us instead of them.
Show me what you've been working on.
True.
Yes. What have you been working on?
Well, ever since getting established here, which we couldn't have done without number 7. Thank you so much. To Vaughn,
Uh-huh.
as they kind of fawn around Vaughn a little bit for a second. Thank
Is
you for
Vaughn
giving
there?
a- Oh no, you're right.
Everyone's up there.
Oh,
They pull out a picture of Vaughn and fawn over it. A little statuette.
A miniature.
statue.
They
Oh
have
my
a miniature.
gosh.
A miniature.
Is that available at the temple
They're
gift shop?
selling
Gift
them
shop.
at the gift shop.
It's not a gift shop. They don't buy it. They donate it, and it's a gift. They donate money and they get a gift of a statue.
That's right.
Okay.
Also a prayer sash.
That's right.
And a donation
Um,
slip for your next donation.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Anyway.
So show me what you've been working on.
Oh yes, come with us. And they lead you into the back. This looks so. I mean, Sethin's never been back here, but for those of you that have, this looks 100% different.
Better, different, or just-
Different. There are all kinds of gizmos and gadgets and who's its and what's its and like very complicated pieces of machinery that you just don't understand what the function of half the things are. And number 3, who's one of the ones that is with you, speaks up. Prime has been excellent in giving directions on how to assemble all of this. We finished all of this in the first day with Prime's help.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. This is
What does it
incredible.
do?
What do you mean? Oh,
Does
easier
it
to
do
show, I
anything?
suppose. We thought you
Oh.
knew. Come with us.
You
And
go
they'll
with them?
lead you onward.
Yeah.
To that kind of hole in the wall, that large alcove out of the wall that Bumblebee had hid the.
I was
iron
confused where we
golems in.
were. I thought we
Yeah.
were in a different place. I
No,
didn't realize we were in Bumblebee's old workshop.
the
Yeah.
back.
Okay,
room.
never mind. He would be as stupid sounding.
And there
maybe
before
not.
you is kind of like
Whoa, ow.
2. How to describe this? You know, like choir stands.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Cool. So there's like
Pictures.
kind of 2, except just standing.
More secure.
2 rows with a back row raised up a little bit, so you can see with each of the things that's standing there spotlit from above, and you see what look like 2 different series. One looks like Prime, but with a reddish hue. And the other set looks like Prime, but with a bluish hue.
These have different functions or just a different series or
We're not sure. We just build them. These are the
Prime didn't tell you?
tertiaries. Numbers 1 through 24. And these are the
Wonderful.
quaternaries, numbers 1 through 22.
okay. Interesting.
Quaternaries.
But they're not they haven't been activated or they're not
Correct.
They're
Not
just
activated.
waiting.
Yes. We're still constructing the energy cells. Those take significantly longer.
So the tertiaries are the blue ones, and the red ones
Red
are the
ones.
quadra.
Red ones are the blue ones are the
Tertiary.
quaternaries. Red ones are the
Oh,
tertiaries.
okay.
and
What color is Prime?
is green.
Prime's more
Or
like
blue.
a silvery metallic,
Okay.
Okay.
just metal.
What type
to
of
get him
metal
some-
are you?
Maybe a little more actually maybe a little bit more bronzy.
If I
Not in the
inspect them,
bag!
if I inspect between the red and the blue, do I notice anything that's majorly different between them both, or just the
Um,
colors?
Make a perception check.
Well, I'm good at that. Just an intelligence check, like you always ask me. Perception. 5. Dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
A dirty 20. It's very dirty.
Very dirty. Yeah, you notice a couple of things. One, the quaternaries look far more human in the sense that they only have 2 eyes instead of 3 and 5 fingers on each hand instead of 6.
Huh. So they look more human while the other ones look
More
like
like,
the other.
Like
like
Prime.
almost
More like Prime.
exactly like Prime. I mean, you recognize a lot of similarities between them. You just notice those 2 differences.
Are there any runes or anything on the outside
Of the
of? I guess Ritz will look at whichever one's.
no runes or anything.
Okay.
That's interesting.
What are you looking for?
I don't know. I'm just looking to see if there are runes or anything. I don't know.
Oh, these aren't golems. These are
They're-
warforged.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just no idea what the difference is.
Can you explain the difference
No,
between
no.
iron?
I think Ritz knows. He met Warforged.
Yeah, you've met Saurus.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah, you met Saurus.
Yeah. I just
So each of these would then.
I can't
operate
remember if Ritz forgot or
independently.
Jonathan forgot. So
Correct.
Right.
With some modification.
Okay.
But
Good.
they'll all develop personalities of their own. And interests
Wonderful.
of their own. At least that's what we're told. Maybe you'd like to talk with Prime. I believe Prime's in the office.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll go stop by.
Sure.
Um. Yeah. So you guys head over to the office and just walk in, knock.
Probably just walk in.
Prime, are you here?
Oh, yes. Welcome.
Hey.
So glad you could come.
we stopped by
And you
to
brought
see.
Nathaniel and Ritz. So glad.
Yeah.
good old
Yeah.
Prime.
Hello, Prime.
If you look around, you see just tons of blueprints, like plastered everywhere.
Are there any burn marks on the floor or anything from when we burned? Or when he burned the office from?
No,
Okay. Making sure it was repainted.
You have done so much in the however many days it's been since you took over. I'm assuming it's less than 5 because I left 5 days ago. This is incredible. You're gonna have like an entire battalion of Warforged by the time I come back again. It seems like.
oh no, production on the Warforged themselves is nearly complete.
Oh, this is about as many as you're going to do now.
Yes.
Okay. You
Why do they look different from each other? With the red and the blue.
Experimentation. They may
Okay.
choose different colors for themselves.
Well, that's neat. Is there any reason why you're just gonna do this many? I mean, I know that they take materials and we probably only have so much, but
In abundance. Yes. We are making these to send out.
To send where?
Send out where?
Reconnaissance. For my
For more fragments?
For the fragments.
yeah.
All right.
Did
Good.
you not?
No.
I thought I would help.
I think this is a great idea, especially because the
You
the
all
rate
have
at
so
which the
much that you're
dominators
dealing with.
yeah, the rate at which the dominators are doing things may not match the rate at which you, Prime and Todd, want to do things. So I understand.
Well, I was thinking if we could locate some fragments, that would be helpful.
I think that would be great.
Yes.
Are you going to be able to communicate with these Warforged as they're out, or do you have to wait for them to come back? Or
It's the hope that I'll be able to communicate with them.
wonderful.
We'll have to experiment.
Sure. This may be an awkward question. Are these Warforged able to incorporate fragments the way that Todd is, or do we still have to bring the fragments back to the tower?
I believe you'll still have to bring the fragments back to the tower.
Makes sense.
Did you have any questions about them? I've already named them all.
Oh,
Oh,
I'd like to hear about
What
that.
the? Yes. What are the names?
The tertiaries, numbers 1 through 24, are Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon, Zeta, Eta, Theta, Iota, Kappa, Lambda, Mu, Nu, Xi, Omicron, Pi, Rho, Sigma, Tau, Upsilon, Phi, Chi, Psi, and Omega.
Wonderful. Sounds like
Elvish.
an alphabet of another language. Yes.
And the quaternaries, 1 through 22, are Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Het, Tet, Yod, Kaf, Lamed, Mem, Nun, Samek, Ayin, Pei, Thadi, Kuf, Resh, Shin, and Tav.
I really need to spend more time in the library. Wonderful names. Wonderful.
Dwarfish.
Wonderful. Well, I'm not asking this intending to rush you at all, so please don't take it that way. About when do you feel like you'll be ready to send them out?
Well, after activation, they'll require some education
Sure.
before we send them out for reconnaissance.
So maybe a couple weeks.
Probably.
Okay, good.
They will all go out for reconnaissance? Just confirming.
Most of them, yes.
If you don't mind, whenever you get a chance, I know you're super busy. She gestures at all of the blueprints. Just let the commander know kind of what your plans are and what your timeline is. She may, I don't know if she can help you or if she can provide any support when the tertiaries and quaternaries are out in the field.
Oh, what a lovely idea.
Yeah. It's always nice to have friends when you're in a strange place.
And family.
And family. Yes.
Which I suppose if you and I are family, then Commander Allian and I are family as well.
Yeah. I just being honest, I don't know if she will think of you and her relationship that way, but yes, if you and I are family, technically she and you are family as well. Yeah.
I like that.
It's all everyone ever wanted is a poor commander as a mother. Yeah. The kobolds have done some amazing work helping you out here. Thank you so much for taking them under your wing, as it were.
Number 3 is still next. He goes, oh, anything to help the Watcher.
The Watcher?
Yeah, the Watcher of the Door. The door.
Ah, the door.
The door, yes.
Door.
Yes.
Door.
Um, yeah, I think thank you for showing us around. This has been wonderful.
Thank you,
Of
Todd,
course.
for Prime.
Yes, think of
You're very welcome. Let me know if I can help you with anything else. We'll be finishing the first energy cores in a couple days.
It would be lovely for
Alright.
some of the Dominators to be here for the awakenings then.
yes.
Yeah, please
would be
please send
wonderful.
word. I'm sure anyone who's here would love to be here.
And
I shall.
and you can also reach out to us if you need help from us too. You can reach out to us as well. 'Cause us,
Thank you,
Fritz
Ritz.
is like, I'm a Dominator too.
it's a two-way.
Are we family too?
Yeah. I mean,
I think of all of the Dominators as my
Can I
family.
hug you, Ritz? Your spines will not
sure,
hurt me.
sure.
You
Just
might hurt
Gives
his
you a
spines,
small
though.
hug. Small.
Very, very big
I'm new to hugs.
bear hug. Mechanical bear hug.
Isn't Prime like the only one around that's like my size, anyways?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Todd. Prime, Todd, thank you. You're very much family.
Very welcome.
Okay. Ah,
Are we family, Nathaniel?
Seth is sitting over there like,
Sure.
Hmm.
One big happy family. Yes. Yeah.
When did Beth die?
Wow.
Prime,
I would like to know when to mourn her.
Prime. One thing about family is sometimes you wait until the other person is ready to talk about stuff.
Oh. I
Because
apologize,
you love
Nathaniel.
them, because you love them so much.
I thought because we
Sometimes-
were family, it would be appropriate for me to inquire.
Xavier would walk out.
Sometimes
Just no word. Just walk out.
you wait until the other person is ready to talk about some things because you don't want to hurt them.
Oh, I see.
I think after a little bit of time, Nathaniel might be able to talk to you about this. If you want to participate in mourning, you can in your own way, in your own time. I would say in private, probably. I think Nathaniel would appreciate that eventually, but right now, probably not.
But your heart's in the right place, Prime.
Firmly locked inside your doors.
I see. I have a lot to learn.
But I think you were doing well.
Thank you.
We'll talk to Nathaniel for you. I mean, I know Todd is always listening in there, but I don't think he will be need to be by himself for a super long time.
Okay.
But we will give him some time right now.
Sounds good. Are you
Thank
all
you.
recongregating?
Yeah, we'll probably head
Is-
back to.
Did Xavier stay outside, or did he just go straight back to?
He went straight back to the bar,
Okay,
just
as
ignoring everything.
uh, as
Even
we're
Vaughn and Valkyrie, who are also
as,
at the bar.
It's gonna go and
uh,
turn his back.
So
No,
as
Nathaniel will grab his
How-
drink and keep going to the VIP. Just go straight into the VIP.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Valkyrie and Vaughn were just getting. She was gonna grab some whiskey and go back to the VIP room.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
as Ritz and Seth are walking back alone, he'll uh yeah, did you know that Todd has like a, I think it, like a heart, like
46.
a big heart.
I mean, I feel like there was
Like-
something that I saw when we brought like the coil and the rod and all the artifacts and stuff that we collected
It-
at the beginning.
Mm,
And then we put them in like in all the spots where there were spots behind the door. And then Todd woke up and was Todd. I feel like there was something. But who was it that told me about? One of you guys told me about, having to reboot Todd, and
Oh,
I think Todd told you about.
Todd told me about
Uh,
having to reboot Todd. And there being
and we had
one
to
of the
restart.
things that one
his
of the
heart,
things
yeah.
that I found in Lewin's writing was something to the effect of, if I had known what the heart was, I never would have used it. So not that Todd would have been okay with me, poking around and trying to figure out what things were,
Oh.
but I'm really sad that I wasn't there for that.
It-
To try and find out a little bit more.
It was. I mean, the whole thing was the whole thing while we were there. It was scary and terrifying, but
Yeah,
it was
Vash is kind of an asshole.
it was amazing seeing. I'm gonna be honest with you before we join back with the others.
Mm-hmm.
I came very close to leaving. Right before all the Bumblebee stuff was going down.
Why?
I was very close to leaving. I was gonna grab the triplets and run, and that's when my new family members were born in the arboretum, in the tower. Then afterwards, I talked with Todd, and I care for all the Dominators in a way, but I'm being honest with you because you've always been honest and kind to me, but I am here for my family and for Todd, because Todd is now my family's home, and therefore he is now my family. So
You feel?
just
Do you feel okay with that? That I know we had talked a little bit about this earlier, but do you feel okay with that? That Todd orchestrated that, as it were.
I don't know, but I am trusting Todd. And if he did orchestrate it, then I will give him the benefit of a doubt.
Yeah.
And everything that's happening does worry me, but I mean, as long as the Arboretum is safe and Todd is safe. It's just everyone's just. It's been a crazy, crazy 5 days,
It sounds like it.
and I greatly missed your insight, because I hope it's made itself clear.
Oh, Ritz. And she'll give him another hug, even though she didn't ask this time.
So, Alan Santi.
Um, I really missed having all of you all to bounce ideas off of and to back me up, and I appreciate you understanding that I feel like I have to go and do this. And I wish I could, I don't know. I wish we could work it out that we could go together, but
Who knows? Maybe if all the Warforged go well, maybe we can go with you in a way, with one of Alpha's Sigma Zeta Epsilon. I don't, whichever one. But
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
but-
Any of them would be great to have along, and then we could keep in touch in real time, as it were.
yes, that would be great. Oh,
Thank you for the sushi. It was incredibly delicious, and better than Master Alonso described. I think you did amazing.
you are welcome. I am happy to provide. I've mainly been cooking lizard folk dishes, which aren't fine. They take a certain discipline, but you know, they only lizard folk appreciation
It
is
comes
different
across differently, yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
But you all recongregate in the VIP lounge.
Where Vaughn is asking Valkyrie, so you can just go back there and talk?
Oh. Fun. We can talk about this later.
Okay.
It's not, I mean, sure, yeah. You can go back there and do whatever you want to. That's legal. Right.
I paid for my time, and I just had tea with Dawn.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
Sometimes it's nice to just have an unbiased ear.
Although I sure lean into Vaughn, I would do that with someone other than Dusk and Dawn then, if you're looking for unbiased.
Probably a good idea.
So you're heading out tomorrow morning, huh, Suthin?
I think so. I'm feeling a little bit better than when I left last time, but I think I will feel like I have done my penance, as it were, once I have investigated all of these options, and will have more information on what we're up against and where we're headed and what our end game is, at least for now.
Well, just continue to take care of yourself.
Thank you. You all continue to take care of yourselves too. So much has happened since I've been gone. I hope that when I come back again, that it is maybe to more happy tidings, more good things that have happened to you all. That is my true wish, that you all will have answers to questions that you are asking, and that you will have a firmer, stronger love for one another. I'm so happy to be here with you all.
And we you,
We're happy that you're back, even if it's just for a short time.
just for a day.
And as you all are smiling and looking at each other, make perception checks.
Woo. Of course.
Natural 20,
I'm gonna.
Nice.
Oh,
is
I
20
rolled
would
it
be 25
and
total.
didn't
Come
say
on, Fantasy
anything.
Grounds.
Like you could see what I
Oh,
rolled.
come on, Fantasy Grounds.
Um,
I
That's-
rolled a 12.
it's an
ahead.
18.
I rolled a
for
6.
With
What
a
are you
nat
complaining
one.
about?
Me and Seth in the same number. Go.
Yeah. What did you roll, Valkyrie?
18.
Nice.
Where it says tears
So
in his eyes.
Valkyrie, Sethan, and Nathaniel notice a strange fog start filling up the conference room that you are in. And Sethan, why don't you go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw?
So help me. This is effing
Wonderful.
down and dusk.
I'm sorry, with disadvantage.
What?
Ah!
You're
Oh,
horrible.
I will
But
kill
she's
them.
with friends. She's got an advantage because we're all there.
14.
Good. You feel a tug kind of like in the center of your chest. And everyone else watches in horror as Seth vanishes. And that is where we will end our session today.
Oh, Valkyrie's gonna go straight to Dawn and Dusk's room next week. What the fuck? What did you do?
Really? Blaming
That
them?
was
Oh, for sure. She
Oh,
blames them.
man.
yeah.
For
That's the only
sure.
person that she can blame.
For sure.
oh,
Oh, man.
She's gonna try to kill them yet.
I had
Oh.
intended them to be like
I-
the best information brokers for you guys. And
of
Yeah.
course. That's
Exactly. They
Why do
should
you
be
think
in
Valkyrie
charge
getting in the
of
way of
Valkyrie
that?
doesn't like
Network.
them.
Look,
It's
Valkyrie,
the
when she
best.
sees them, it's
it's
looking in a
things
mirror.
like this that are the gifts.
I love that we
players give
found
their
out they are
DMs.
chaotic good, and it's like, and we know for a fact Valkyrie is chaotic
Got a
neutral.
good, or yeah.
This is
She's
why
chaotic
she's
neutral.
upset with them.
She has made that expressly clear. We know for a fact how Vaughn does because she was in the room with his magic eye too, so Vaughn knows exactly. Sorry,
Anyway,
I'm not biased.
if you wouldn't mind introducing yourselves and talking about a highlight from today's episode.
Hmm.
Hey, I'm Madeline. I play Seven, and I'm back for this episode. Yay! Thank you all so much for letting me dip in and out. That really helps me. Honestly, whenever Andrew said Commander Alien jumped up and gave Seven a hug, like I legit had tears in my eyes. I
Aw.
was not
Aw.
not expecting that at all, and that was so. Even though a lot of other revelations happened, that was probably Madeline's favorite for the game.
Hello, I'm Richard. I play Nathaniel. I would say my favorite part was whenever it's close to the end when something was like, yeah, does that make me Commander Alien Family 2? That whole little conversation of
Mhm.
yes, everybody wants a Commander Mother. Yes. It's just that little like everybody, yeah. I think. Yeah. Moment was my favorite. That and having something back.
Mhm.
No.
Mhm.
That was the biggest.
I'm Jonathan. I play Ritz, the cactus boy. Uh, my My favorite part. Well, I'll give a runners-up favorite part to when Santi barked when Fritz and Seth hugged. I didn't know Santi could bark. Uh, um, uh, but honestly, I think my favorite part was talking to Prime and Prime just asking, "We're family, right?" And then and then like just diving in to forced therapy sessions with Nathaniel. Just like it's crazy, it's cringy, but it's like up that is Prime is making sure we're moving character development forward in some way.
Mm-hmm.
Character development is gonna happen with Prime.
Yeah.
It's just like, and I love, I just because like part of it's like, oh, but the part of it's like, ooh, ooh.
Yeah. When did Beth die?
It's
Yeah.
just
And my whole
instantaneous.
Yep.
the
Like,
instantaneous demeanor of my change was like I was in for this. Like, sure, I'll go with the whole family thing, and then boom,
We'll do the hug. That's fine.
and like
just
because
Yeah.
none of I don't think any of the other Dominators have really talked to Nathaniel at all about
nope.
like we just have not approached that subject at
No
all.
one's brought up that conversation.
Franco, I play Vaughn. Obviously, the return of Sethan, that was great to have. And yeah, that was so. I like the part with Prime and Nathaniel, because they commented the Steph. That's exactly what a young mind would do. It would get this feeling of family, and then jump a boundary,
Mm-hmm.
and make that awkward. So yeah, it's very well played out. So
Yeah.
kudos.
I'm Steph, and I play Valkyrie. There were a few. Probably, even though it meant, even though Valkyrie hates them, the whole like reveal of that Dawn and Dusk are War and Peace, because I'd been waiting for it and knew that when Valkyrie found out that she would be furious. So that was fun to play out.
And not getting any answers. That's even like ramping it up. It's like just not getting any
Not getting
satisfaction.
any answers.
Well, I think in Valkyrie's mind, she's
Oh,
just
sure.
like
Nope.
not getting anything.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, hi, I'm Andrew. I'm the DM. And I think my favorite part was vanishing Seth at the end. That
Of
was
course, we're changing genres. We're going
anytime our characters like have like a somewhat like, oh, our hearts are stable.
right.
Oh,
Yep.
speak for yourself. Valkyrie's heart wasn't stable.
Yeah.
No, she was unstable
I mean-
from the beginning of the from the beginning
I mean, we
almost
were.
to the end.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
like we were kind of in a good place because Sethan was back, and we were. Yeah.
Yeah, we've gone from the return of Sethan to the search for Sethan.
Bum bum bum. I mean, you don't have to do that.
Well, Andrew.
Anyway, so
Wait, is the skull
and
Prudence still
that's
with
this
us?
episode. This is
Do we
the
got
Tower
a
of
blood
Dreams.
sucking skull we gotta take care of?
Raiders,
Yeah, Arenthar and Prudence and Zeppelin.
I'm left behind. Yeah.
Still in the tower.
Raiders for the Lost Sethan.
Yeah, cool. So
Nobody's
yeah, that's the
face
Tower
should
of
melt.
Dreams. We have a very opinionated group, as you can tell. And tune in for all the wonderful Mad Birds streaming activities, mostly at 10 p.m. Eastern every day of the week except for Thursday, and 6 p.m. Eastern right here on Saturdays for Tower of Dreams.
Yep. All right.
You're all great. We will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
But